Hello there, chat. Hello. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully we're live. Twitch is all goofy with how it's presenting the information while we're going live. Right now it says I'm offline, so if I am, well, no one will be there to tell me. But if I am live, maybe someone will shout out and be like, hello there. Anyway, what are we doing today? What are we doing? Little red prison, pyro prison, mono red prison, that prison. That deck right there, right in front of your eyes, chat. We've been struggling to get that 5-0. A couple 3-2s, couple 4-1s, but no 5-0s. Let's see if we can find that 5-0. Hey, Zale, how's it going? Thank goodness I must be live then. Even though Twitch is like, you're offline, buddy. Oh, I don't think I'm offline. Zale just said hello. I'm not offline. I'm online. I'm here for you, chat. What's been changed? This deck changes just about every day. Smallest of changes. Very small changes. Ritual effects, same. Lock effects, same. We're going to bring Hazoret into the main. We're seeing a little more Jund activity. Hazoret has been main boarded. Slagstorm Angers Abrades. We have dropped an Abrade recently. Walking Blisters, Rabble Masters, and Chain Whirlers. So the main deck's looking pretty similar. Sideboard's looking pretty similar. Phyrexian Revoker has been chatted about a lot into the MTG Salvation forum. And so, we'll give him his shot. He will probably blow up. I'm just going to put that out there. Probably blow up. Hazoret, what? Wait, what? Double Hazoret in the sideboard. We're not going to lose the Jund here, chat. Yes, you can't play multiple Hazorets. No, I am not going to sit there and wait for Jund to just blow up our bridge. We will get a Hazoret and we will have a blocker. Tarmogoyf will die. And we have a cough. That's it. What else are you going to do? What else are you going to do, chat? All right, let's grab this deck. It's this one, I think. We'll double check as we get into our league. Let's get things started on Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the week. Let's get going. Double check. Yep, looks good. Play league match. Let's win some games today, chat. How is everyone else doing today? It's Wednesday. You're halfway through your work week. Or maybe just starting it if your weekend's Monday, Tuesday. Who knows? Who knows? Jumping right into a game, though. Almost instantly got it. So let's get this rolling for you. Get some wins today. Let's make sure we got all our real estate here. Opponent 0-0, we're 0-0. Here we go. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Thank goodness it's Wednesday. All right, this deck is going to win it. This hand, it's all right. It's all right. Opponent has mulled and kept a six-hander. Six-hander. Maybe, Okay. Let's see how much information we want to give them here. Go ahead and have 6 to them. Oh, Storm. Oh, Storm. That was one of the ideas, is just to go all in on Scab Clans and Eidolons too. Maybe we should have done that. Maybe we should have. There's Chain Whirler. We're going to probably go at least one more turn here. I have a feeling if they brawl here, we may just sort of scoop it up. I don't know if we want to present any more information than we already have. All right, it's not what I thought it was. We are golden. Let's get going, chat. All right. Equal to the number of instants and sorceries. I think we're okay here. We could walking ball, ensnaring bridge, all that good stuff. I think we just Rabble Master here and pass the turn. I don't think we're just gonna get blown up here. I don't think so. We'll see. Maybe it's more important to get bridge down right now. I don't know. Do they run a lot of counters? We'll see. We'll find out. We will find out. A block there from the Drake. By the way, one of my favorite cards growing up, chat, were Drakes. So I'm so happy to see one being played against me in Modern right now. We'll see what our opponents got for us. Another Enigma Drake. Alright. Drakes abound. No blocks. Kiln Fiend deck? It does look like a Kiln Fiend deck for sure. So we could do 1, 2, 3, Bridge, and a Walking Ballista. We could do a Chain Whirler here and a Walking Ballista. A couple options. I think we can go to combat first and see what happens. I'm going to be adding some Vexing Shushers to the sideboard. I am seeing so much blue-white control at the stores I am playing. If you're seeing a whole bunch of blue-white control, you could actually, as we call it, pre-board and completely remove the element where completely remove the element of needing to go to your sideboard. By going to your sideboard, you're kind of sacrificing game one. So if you know your meta locally is a lot of a deck, like if Bridge is really bad with, you know, 10 of the 15 people at your local FNM, maybe only put 2 Bridges in and like bring a card in. Could have swung with both, then Chain Whirlered one down that blocked the Rabble. Yeah, but then they could also have just blocked with one and done like a sleight of hand, or sorry, an opt or something else that just kills us, and we just don't want to do that. And that feels really awkward and bad. We're kind of in a good spot here. I'm probably going to get rid of Kiln Fiend, given the opportunity here. Looks like I'm been given the opportunity here. I could also just Walking Ballista on 2. What if I just did that? It seems alright. If they have a counter, they have a counter. Other than Boyle, is there a control hoser at our disposal? You honestly could just load up with like Scab Clans and Eidolons and just go super aggressive, low to the ground against them. That is an option. Defense grid, that's true. That's not bad. That's true. If you're seeing a whole ton of blue-white control, you could opt to do that. Defense grid. Just going low to the ground underneath them is pretty decent. Depends on what kind of blue-white control we're looking at. Are they Geist of St. Trafting and Restoration Angel, kind of what we saw last night? Or are they more of a... like, Planeswalkers and try to beat you down like that? We'll let Enigma Drake hit us in the air here. There you go, Scab Clan. It's an option as well. There's a Blood Moon. I don't even think Blood Moon's very good here. I could get in with Walking Ballista and potentially force a pump, but then they have instant speed stuff. Shuts them off Cryptic? What's shutting them off Cryptic? Alright, let's play Chain Whirler out here. And I'm gonna ping off this Kiln Fiend. Not really in any risk per se just yet. Playing a nice little slow game with our Kiln Fiend opponent here. We're actually in a pretty good state. They can't like super make their Kiln Fiend huge. Target creature gets +0/+3 to dive down. Sure. We'll take care of one of our walking ballistas here. That's fine. Kiln Fiend's probably the most dangerous card for us. This does make these a touch bigger. A touch. Not too big though. And if they're not careful, they better attack now. Otherwise, it might just get too large. Alright, they're 3/4s. In comes one. Blue-white control is just a little bit difficult though. I mean, Rabble Masters are really good. Scab Clans. Eidolons aren't too bad. Hazoret's pretty decent. Storm Breath's pretty decent. In some way, I was actually thinking that if we run into blue-white here, we might actually take Chandra's out. Ooh, a little punch here from our opponent. Let's just hope they don't have instants. No crazy instants, please. All right, it's gonna make them a little bit bigger. Wow, Teamer Battle Rage. That's gonna do it. Exacties. There's a land. All right. Well then. Well then. What are we gonna do to our opponent here? So Damping Spear cages don't make sense. Torpor doesn't. Phyrexian Revoker doesn't. Eidolons are maybes. Angers are maybes. Hazoret and Koth. Hazoret and Koths are probably no's. This Hazoret can probably come out here. Chain Whirlers aren't very good. They're not bad, but they're not very good either. I guess they can block the Kiln Fiend and kill it. Blood Moons aren't very good here. We'll take those out. Chalice is fine. Abrades are fine. So these 5 can come out here. Probably 2 more Angers. Maybe 3. 3 and 2 here. A couple blockers, a couple ways to get rid of Kiln Fiend. Kiln Fiend's what's going to kill us very quickly if we're not careful here. Anything else? Chandra's almost too slow. Maybe pull out 1 Desperate Ritual for an Eidolon here. We'll submit that. Extra blockers aren't a bad thing. Yes, I'd like to play first, please. All right, we'll keep this. I forget, is Kiln Fiend... Kiln Fiend's 2 mana, isn't it? Yeah, Kiln Fiend's 2. All right, we'll just take it nice and easy. Try to get Chalice maybe on 2. I think that's reasonable, right? Chalice on 2. Maybe Chalice on 1's decent too. Maybe we just throw a Chalice on 1 here. Kind of slow them down here a little bit. But no need to rush it out because we'll use Simian Spirit Guide to hopefully get us to Chandra. What do they do? They put 2 cards on top. They could be cantrips. If they're cantrips, we kind of want to throw this Chalice on 1. Let's go ahead. Fiend and Battle Rage is 2. Let's put the Chalice on 1 here. So Chalice on 1 means that if we draw a land, we don't have to worry about Mutagenic Growth plus Kiln Fiend protecting it. Brian, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing it this evening? This Wednesday evening. Alright, opponent, you got a Kiln Fiend? There's Kiln Fiend. So we can clear Kiln Fiend if needed if we don't draw a land here. Land would be beautiful, though. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get good old Chandra out here, and we're going to take care of Kiln Fiend. Get rid of this pesky elemental beast. Our opponent's deck is very glass cannon-like. Thursday morning. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're like 13 billion hours ahead of me. How's the future? How is the future? All right. Land off the top lets us bridge and anger, which is pretty good. Wouldn't mind that. A little Manamorphose from our opponent. All right. It's got to be Kiln Fiend, right? Maybe the Drake is showing up. Nothing too crazy from our opponent. Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista is tempting here. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a bridge out, though. If bridge resolves, we'll play Walking Ballista on 1 here. There we go. A little extra dude here. The wee Dragonauts. Pretty bleak, Viridian. Don't tell me that. Thursday's just around the corner for me. I don't want it to be bleak. So our opponent may have quite a few cantrips here, and that's why Chalice on 1 is doing extra work. You would sit here and go, well, Chalice on 1 hasn't done anything. Chalice on 1 might just stop everything. There's an Abrade. In the case of the Abrade, let's go ahead and tick. I almost want to tick up for mana, but then I can't Abrade. Let's tick up for damage here. And get in for a nice little hefty one note. Sounds about right. Thursday is leg day. Uh-oh, leg day. Are you telling me I should do some squats for leg day? Join the party? I can join in the fun. I probably won't be able to drive into work then. Legs not strong enough. Alright, opponent's doing really not a whole lot here. Land would be great. That's alright insurance here. Stick up. Eidolon's pretty good. Let's cast Eidolon here. It does turn us off 1 turn here for Abrades and all that, but I don't think they have anything too scary here. That Swift Rage. That Rage. What you looking at, dog? Alright, what do you got for his opponent? Thing in the Ice. Well, we need to get rid of Thing in the Ice here. We will be using Chandra to do that momentarily. Goodbye, Thing in the Ice. We'll hit in for a good healthy 3. I think we'll go ahead and jam Chain Whirler out here to threaten lethal next turn. Puts them to 7. Technically, they can only cast 3 spells because of Walking Ballista. Alright, our opponent gives up. Going to game 3. Going to game 3, chat. Chalice on 1 was pretty hefty. Again, Blood Moon's probably no good. It would help get them off of blue, but they'll probably get blue with no problem here. Hazoret's too slow. Koth is too slow. P and Kieran's some extra blockers, although a Teamer Battle Rage kind of makes that a moot point. So maybe we bring in 1 more Eidolon instead of P and Kieran Nalar here. I kind of like that. Although I kind of like having the blockers for the air in case they get that going for themselves. They do have to cantrip quite a bit, though. All right, we'll leave P and Kieran. We'll bring only 3 Eidolons with us. No changes. No changes. Got to kill Kiln Fiends. Got to watch out for flying Enigma Drakes. To turn 1 Chandra. We're turn 1 PA Kira Nalar. We'll keep this. We're going to go ahead and get rid of PA Kira Nalar here. I think it's the weakest card here. We could also get rid of like a Simian Spirit Guide and just do Chandra later, but I think P and Kieran's got to go here. We have removal. Chandra's removal as well. If we top deck a Chalice, Chandra plus Chalice on 1 will probably be pretty close to lights out. No guarantees. Turn 1 Chandra though feels all right. Feels a-okay, chat. Here we go. Can our Killing Fiend buddy beat us? Both of these cards are great to see here because they give us options on how to kill our opponent. We are going to be ticking up here in the event that we do draw a land. Oh, Anger would have been nice, but we do already have 2 versions of it in the hand. Now, if they do Killing Fiend, Anger doesn't necessarily mean that we get them because they could have mutagenic growths. So there is that small problem we could run into here. Nothing from our opponent, which is good to see. Upwards we go here. Oh, a Rabble Master, eh? Let's go ahead and go for the Rabble Master. It'll create a blocker if he sticks, and he does. He does not. There we go, abraded. All right. Abrade's good to see. Means Chalice is a little more active. We want to put probably Chalice on 2 if given the opportunity. Thing in the Ice. All right. Kind of the big question here. Can they go off with Thing in the Ice and flip it? It's kind of scary. If they flip it, we're in a lot of trouble. If I fire this down, I can kill it. It's probably good to remove this. Let's go ahead and remove this. This is too dangerous. If they burn a mutagenic growth here, I'm kind of cool with that because I'll probably use a Slag Storm. All right, they burn a dive down here. All right, we'll test the waters and see. We'll have to see here if they can flip it. This could be bad. Gave it hexproof too, apparently. It's pretty good. Manamorphose means this thing's probably flipping here. We are gonna need a probably, yep. We're gonna probably need a bridge, unfortunately. Needing a bridge here. Oh boy. I assume, well, we can get rid of that thing. I assume this is going for us. Chandra, there we go. Chandra's off the board here. Our Ruins. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot at a Slag Storm. See if they have a way to protect Killing Fiend here. They did not. All right, we're on a 3-turn clock. Not really good for us, but it's 3 turns. 3 draws at a Snaring Bridge here, maybe. Young Pyro. All right. Let's go ahead and play a Walking Ballista out here for 2. We can ping off Young Pyro here, possibly. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't need extra tokens showing up here. We do get a block. Creatures are blockers right now. Not bad. Uh-oh. Whoa. All right. Thundermaw. Well, we're blocking. We are blocking. Thundermaw Hellkite. We need bridge and bridge only at this point. Bridge and bridge only. Creature buys us maybe a turn. Land. That'll do it, chat. That'll do it. All right, getting a little beaten up by a unfortunate series of events there. A little Kiln Fiend action. Can't say we're used to running into that one. We'll have to chalk that one up to variance there on our opponent's side. I see it once every now and then. That deck is very much all in. Very, very all in. All right. Our opponent? No opponent? All right. Let's try this opponent. Let's try this opponent, see if they're interested in playing some Magic here. Hey, there they are. All right. Our opponent's 2-2, we're 0-1. Change what for Revoker? Sorcerer's Spyglass. I would like to play first. I will keep this. A little Slagstorm, a little Chandra a little bit later. Get this Chalice on 1, might be pretty good. Wooded Foothills from our opponent. Alright, Legion Loyalist. Well, Chalice on 1 might be pretty good against this deck. We will see how good it is. Chalice on 1. Red-green goblins. There's the pile driver. Well, it looks like we're clearing the board here. I'm clearing the board. Goodbye, board. Good luck, opponent. Rabblemaster's next. For 3. Rabblemaster. Alright, we're going to take care of Rabblemaster here. It doesn't mean we're going to lose Chandra here, but we're just trying not to die rapidly here. I was on Prison also. He's probably like, WTF, twice in one league. You played this guy earlier? Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, a little hasty here. A little hasty. Collected company shenanigans here. Like 30 minutes ago? Fair enough. He's being shown the true force. The true force that is Pyro. Let's see here. I think we need a blocker. This gives him trample though. Alright. We're gonna get a blocker down here. We need to get to 0 cards. Everything's 1/1s. Wouldn't mind seeing something that boosts these goblins one more time here. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. Bridge looking better here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to... Wow. Is this lethal? This is lethal. All right. Opponent's got it. Got around Chalice. Chalice on 1 doesn't look like it's as strong. Let's see here. So if I would have played Bridge, he would have still got in for 2 for 10. Wow. Wow. All right. Angers come in. Cages can come in. They are a interesting build of this. And Eidolons can potentially come in as well. What's bad here? Hazoret's bad. Rabblemaster is bad. Blood Moon is bad. There's 9 cards. Bring those 9 in. Take these. There we go. Looks good to me. Hit OK. Looks okay to me. Let's play first. 1, 2, 3. We'll keep this. Turn 1 Chandra. Sorry, turn 2 Chandra. Turn 2 Chandra. No board wipes. No chalices. Need to go off the top of the deck to see something interesting. They have hasty goblins. We're going to mulligan this. Probably just dies to a really quick start. This one's close. Need a land. We'll mulligan this as well. Unfortunately, but we can't Can't do this against an opponent like this. We'll keep this and hope it lands on top. It's close enough. Close enough. All right. Let's see about this chalice if needed. No turn 1 play. In that case, I'm not going to run a chalice out on 1 here. We're just going to F6 to our opponent. Let's see what's on 2 here. Create a colorless token. That's cool. A little 1/1 for 2. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and ramp out here. We're going to go ahead and do the ramping out here to get Pia and Kieran down. Blockers. Opens up a Braid next turn. We have 4 mana. Mog War Marshal. Nothing's too scary just yet here. Lily Goblin. This is a spicy goblin list. It's all over the place too. It's a little everywhere. Alright, we have double of Braid here. I think I'm just gonna sit back here. See if they pay this echo cost or not. A lot of their goblins are at 2. It's kind of interesting. So Chalice on 2 looks a little stronger. So here comes the Chieftain. This is where I'm going to do probably some blocking. And then kill the Chieftain here. Alright, block, 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 block. Can't take damage. That's what it looks like. And do 3 here. We take 1, kill all your stuff. Keep Pia, Kieran, Alar around. Keeping Pia, Kieran, Alar around. Pile Driver shows up here. You know what? I'm going to just put down Walking Ballista on 1. I don't think out of nowhere they're just going to kill us. They do have 1 card in hand. I feel reasonably safe. When I played him, he must have had 1 drop. Because green, game 1, he conceded to Chalice, and game 2, he was just dead to Spellskite plus Bridge. Fair enough. Alright, well, we're just going to sit tight here briefly. I want to get this on 1, but I haven't seen a single 1 drop except Legion Loyalist. Here's the Collected Company. Things could get real interesting here in a second. Maybe he rebuilt it between leagues. He's just like, no, I'm not dealing with Chalice. Here's my 2 package. There's a Legion Loyalist. We may be killing that with Walking Ballista. Skirk. There's the 1 drops. There they are. Alright. Do we allow this to go to combat here? Probably not. Alright. Still going to do a good amount here. We are going to be blocking, though. Block, block, block. Kill this. Take 1. We're doing alright, chat. Alright, we'll put this Chalice on 1, even though I'd like to get a Grafdigger's Cage out here. Let's see what this is. Goblin Chieftain. We're looking for one of our board wipes. It's not a board wipe. Not a board wipe, but we can get rid of this Chieftain here. Slow them down again. It does kind of look like that. I think this will be 1 and 1. We're needing land again. Alright, there's a land. And now we need, like, anger, probably. Alright. Anger, please. Slagstorm anger. Alright, we'll play this out. It's a creature for a blocker. Pass the turn. We are really, really looking for one of our board wipes here. Gonna attack us again, I imagine. No attacks. Do we play this? Take one to play it? I guess we'll do that. It's a blocker. It is a blocker. Prevents them from comboing out. No cards, no lock pieces. Feeling good. Right? Right. There we go. We have a lock piece. It's called Chalice on 1. It's super lock. Look at all these 2-drop goblins. It's blocking everything. We ran into Kiln Fiend combo. Now we're against this. I'm just kind of like, what's going on, chat? Our opponent's tired of drawing lands. Classic goblins versus apes. Arr. And elementals. Spirits. Mog or Marshal. Take some damage. Make some Mog or Marshals. Yes, yes. Alright. What are you gonna do, Skirt? I see you over here. You gonna ruin our day? What do we do? Kill Skirt? Do they want to attack? I'll probably trade Eidolon. Oh, no attacks. Alright. Oh, we gotta play D. We gotta play defense, chat. This is looking real grim. The grimmest of grims. They might have just like Shattering Spree or Ancient Grudge in hand, waiting for that bridge play. No, I did not win game 1. That's what the little arrow means. I'm down a game. Down a game, struggling here. Haven't found a single sweeper yet. I found one sideboard card that I brought in so far. On phone, real small. Zoom in. You gotta zoom in. Yeah, take that damage, opponent. Why'd they tap 3 for this? We have stopped them in their tracks. Ooh. Alright. I think we have to cash this in. I really do. I think we have to cash this in. Let's go forward. See if they kill Eidolon by chance. We'll see. We'll see if they trade off a lot of their board here, too. They do not. Alright, we get in for 2 here. Let's go ahead and anger away the board here. Anger gets rid of the echoing one as well, so. Goblin War Chief. Alright, takes 2. We'll cast this little dude out. Pass turn. Our opponent's playing conservatively. We'll see what they've got here. Goblin War Chief wins this. Pretty much any goblin that's not a 1/1 wins this. Oh, that goblin does win it. That goblin does win it. Alright. Took us almost 20 cards to find our sweeper. There's a Chain Whirler. That would have been good. Alright. We're going to have to really work hard in this league to bring it back. We're going to have to work really hard here. We've run into 2 very aggressive decks. Hasty Rabble. I wish I could play Hasty Rabble. Yeah, that's right, dog. I want to play Hasty Rabble. I don't understand why he played so conservatively. I don't either. He's goblins. I would imagine he needs to be like jamming in threats and trying to attack us. But looks like he just stopped. Minical, thank you. What's up, man? What's up to you too? Yo, he's called Lightning Greaves. We could play Lightning Greaves, yes, if we wanted to. Or we could play that Hasty Goblin guy. And we could protect it too. I don't know if we weren't playing. I don't know if we're playing Lightning Greaves in this. Yeah, Chain Whirler in either game would have been absolutely fine. Chain Whirler in either game would have been absolutely fine. All right, what do we have here? We have a turn 1 Chalice. What do we think? Another aggro opponent? It's another aggro opponent. I don't mind the Chalice. A 1. Alright, we'll keep. We'll keep. 1 land, a little dangerous here. Can't keep a 1 land hand. Well, we should have just run out the Chalice on 0. We may still get that opportunity. Looks like we do here. Opponent stopped in our draw phase. Yeah, but we've been playing only aggro matchups. It's almost worth it to go ahead and throw a Chalice out on 1. We're gonna hold... Do I just throw a Chalice out on 1? You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. There we go. Chalice on 0, Chalice on 1. Looking for that land for Walking Ballista here. The bridge was so tempting though, Russ. You have to understand, it was Killing Fiend, then it was Goblins, now it's Affinity, so that would be 3 very aggressive. And there's the Ravager. There is the Ravager. A mountain is not bad here. Go ahead and play out a little Walking Ballista here. Maybe we can force this Ravager up a few notches and get a bridge out. No defense versus an aggro player. I don't know if I trust you, Russ. Etched Champion here. That's fine with us. We'll allow that to resolve here. We're not worried about either of these cards so far. Not worried about anything here so far. Gonna go ahead and ramp out Pia and Kieran Nalar. We have lots of blockers, lots of things to do here while we wait for one more land here. Lots of things to do while we wait. They're not gonna kill us anytime soon here. Alright. What do you have next, opponent? Test. Hi, Zale. Hello, Zale. Looking for a land. Bridge will be awesome here. I don't think there's really... Okay. They opt to not attack. They have opted to not attack us. It's good for us. We're going to go ahead and swing 2 in the air here. I saw messages on your chat, but not in mine. Well, that is weird. That is very weird. So, oh, your chat feed, but not in the chat for me. Wow. Well, hopefully Twitch isn't like freaking out. If it is, I'm recording still. Hopefully it gets all uploaded. I do not save a VOD off to my machine because I don't have the space on my computer, so everything has to go up to Twitch. So if Twitch kind of bugged out at some point and we lost the VOD, oh well. Hopefully it will fix itself. You guys let me know if you're having trouble with the chat. Alright, opponent scoops. Opponent scoops. Anger's dampening matrices are coming in here. We'll try this Phyrexian Revoker thing that people are talking about. And Koth. And before Russ says Koth is a bad idea, no, it's not. Before he says it's a bad idea, no, it is not. Alright, Angers for sweeping. We have some Chain Wars, we have Braids, we have Walking Ballistas, we have Chalices, we have Chandras, we have Blood Moons. I mean, this is all really good against our opponent. Girapur is going to be a little bit of a problem potentially, but other than that, I'm not too worried. Why bring in Koth here? I bring in Koth because Koth is a threat. He attacks. They tend to usually send something at Koth. If they send something at Koth, then your gaining life gives you an extra draw. And if he gets behind a bridge and he gets high enough, he can actually take down all the pesky little OX creatures. Well, this is another one lander. We're going to mulligan this one. No ramp spells, so got to mulligan. We'll keep this. This is good. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I've been doing well at F&M with 3 Chandras and 2 Karns. Thoughts? I don't play a Karn build. If Karn's working for you, keep on trucking with it. Karn is a bit of a thing with, I guess, you want the game to go a little longer. I'm not saying that's your intent, but usually the game's going a little bit longer. All right, opponent has barfed their hand out here. Guaranteed the opponent reads Dampening Matrix. Well, we're gonna have some fun here with our opponent. So land, pass turn. Activate abilities. Artifacts and creatures can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. If they play one more creature here, I probably just wipe the board before playing Dampening Matrix. I probably will do that because this is a little bit of damage. It's coming through. Want to be careful here, chap. Walking Ballista is a really good draw here. So we're going to go ahead and ramp out this Anger the Gods and pass turn. Next will be Dampening Matrix following with Walking Ballista. If we feel like they can Blink Moth us to death here, then we'll play Walking Ballista first. This is kind of awkward though. Dampening Matrix does shut off Walking Ballista. So that is one aspect here. We may play Walking Ballista for one turn here. We'll see. We'll see. Ballista first, you think? Thinks Ballista first. Powers up Ink Moth. Sideways. That way they have 3 artifacts. They're getting in for 1. Hold Matrix. We can hold Matrix. They are out of cards, and they're not hitting us for damages to the life totals. I guess I'll throw a Walking Ballista out on 1. Dampening Matrix stops them from top decking like cranial plating and putting it out there. Just saying. Well, this is a little frustrating because they're going to get cards out of this. Oh, they make the construct. Now we kind of wish we had Dampening Matrix out there. All right, this can go here. We can play a Chandra, tick down, get construct. They fire up. Springleaf Drum. We can ping this off. We can uptick Walking Ballista here. Alright, I'm going to play Chandra here. I'm going to tick down to kill the construct. If they power something out here to make one of these, I can kill one of them, or I can kill Signal Pest here. So let's kill Signal Pest, I think. And we'll force them to play their turn by activating Blink Moth here. I have 3 poison at the moment. Poor Russ. Russ is working off a phone miniature. Yes, I know he can use Ink Moth to pump Nexus. Right now he has to activate Blink Moth this turn to kill Chandra. This one's kind of cool. Anger would get both of these. Just saying. It's going all out on us. Hitting Chandra, hitting our face. They're definitely using Karn right, that is for sure. Alright, so we can go ahead and anger the board here. I think we just anger here. He can put... He's going to have to tick up this next turn. Anger clears the board. Our opponent is smart not to activate any Ink Moth's trying to do something funny here. Not that that would be a very good idea. We are looking for probably bridge at this point. Alright, they're ticking up. What do we want to give them, chat? I think I'll give them a Mox Opal. That was probably the worst. The worst. The absolute worst. They might ink here. A Blood Moon would be pretty good off the top here. No Blood Moon, we might have to dampening Matrix here. Mox Opal. Gonna pump with Blink Moth. More than likely. Pumping away. Looking for Blood Moon. Went to 7. Chalice. Chalice doesn't do it here. The Blink Moths are going to kill us. We have no way to do this. Their mana abilities. So he gets 1-2. Gets him for 2. Alright. Opponent's got us on Ink Moth Nexus. There's our Blood Moon. There is our Blood Moon. I think we're going to be running this straight back here. This is one place where the Phyrexian Revoker doesn't really help us, unfortunately. We can name Karn, though. We have Dampening Matrixes. We can name Karn. I think we're alright next game. We'll see. We gotta bring this league back. Gotta bring it back. Three Hazoret. Now, what made you add 3 to the 75? My Twitter announcement was we're not going to lose to Jund. Hazoret's a good way not to lose to Jund. Yeah, Russ. That's why I put it in the Discord. And yeah, that's why it's in the Discord. All right, we'll keep this hand. This is a good hand. Good hands. Good hand indeed. All right. Using Revokers with Angers, indeed. That's also a problem. It is also indeed a problem. We'll see how crazy our opponent goes here. What do you got for us, opponent? Signal Pest. Yeah. Beating Jund. Hazoret's pretty decent at that. I wish MTG Goldfish made a prison emote with scoops behind bars. Scoops be... Wow. Thoughtseize. Well, luckily they can't really take too much that it'll damage us, and it'll get us closer to our bridge being active if they don't take bridge. Little prison bars would be funny with the little scoops behind it. Little scoops shot. You should suggest it. Email them, you Jelf boy. Be like, I got an emote for you. Here's the idea. Here is the idea. So what's our opponent take here? A braid's really bad for them. Anger clears the board if they get a few more creatures. Bridge is difficult. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and ramp out a bridge here to avoid another Thoughtseize. You'll email Saffron Olive? Go for it, man. Saffron listens. They'd have to probably ask to get it commissioned or something like that, but Saffron definitely listens. Double braid here is really nice. Opponent's not doing anything. We'll F6 to them. Having double a braid would be awesome for a turn. No bridge, says Russ. Okay, no bridge. There's an Arcbound Ravager. Why not bridge? I am very confused. I should have held up the removal spell. Yes, there's an artist. I actually have the contact for that artist. I was asking for it. All right, let's throw Chalice on 0 here. That way we don't run into any more Ornithopters. Signal Pest is still a problem. Let's see what this is. An Ancient Grudge. Alright. An Ancient Grudge our Ensnaring Bridge here too, if they would like. They sacrifice Mox Opal. They're going to play another one. Well, we live and learn. Live and learn. Let's go ahead and destroy this artifact here. We still would have had one Abrade stranded, right? Where do they put these? They're going to put them on Blink Moth here. Let's go ahead and destroy this Blink Moth as well. Signal Pest gets under our bridge if we ever find it again, but also Signal Pest is going to do 0 damage for the next foreseeable future here. Alright, bridge, pass turn. We got around it. We got around it, man. There you go. That's the card I was the most worried about. Could have done everything. Could have done everything, says Russ. Dennis, hey there. How you doing? Opponent has all the sideboard cards. Ancient Grudge. Can hit us for 2 here. Go ahead and play out Walking Ballista out here for 2. It still is the grid. Opponent's got it all. Targeting Walking Ballista here. They're going to target it twice, so we'll go ahead and remove now. It's fine to get Signal Pest off the board here. Alright, hits us to 16. They can do 2 a turn if they would like. Ink Moth doesn't really speed this up. Not yet, at least. Chandra speeds our side up, though. 1, 2. They can do 2 damage to Chandra. We'll tick up. Pass turn. Oh, Blood Moon. Where'd you go, Blood Moon? So we need our Revoker. Ping ping on Chandra here. I don't think that they'd have to draw like a 0 mana artifact here. They found it. Activate Ink Moth here. Ping ping ping. Well, that can work too. Thought we were going to get one more draw out of this. Apparently we're not, though. Bye, Chandra. Goodbye. Chalice. Well, you want Chalice on 2? Is that where you want it now? Phyrexian Broker's on 2. Would be bad to do that, wouldn't it? Our one answer to Aether Grid. They do have an Ancient Grudge over there. We are aware of that. Ink Moth here. If Ink Moth attacks, then they're splitting their damage here. Okay. Go ahead and jam out Bridge. We do know the Ancient Grudge is sitting over there. We are aware of it. Trying to think what we're looking for here. With the welding jar, that kind of makes everything a little bit awkward. I think, honestly, Koth wouldn't be bad to find here. And the Ancient Grudge, alright. Got the Ancient Grudge out of the bin. What do you got next for us, opponent? Boots up Ink Moth. Gets in with Ink Moth. Can hit us for another 2 as well. Instead of hitting us for 3 a turn, they're hitting us for 2 a turn. Alright, we'll F6 to our opponent. This is probably the slowest Affinity Prison matchup we have encountered in a long time. Hey, Blood Moon kind of slows this down a little bit. What do they got now? 1, 2, 3 damage a turn now? They have 3 damage a turn. See if we can make them go towards Chandra again. Oh, there's a Blood Moon. We keep skipping over our Blood Moons, chat. Ugh. All those skips over. Galvanic Blast. That's a reason to put it on 1 instead of 0 there for the Chalice. As mentioned, we're kind of looking for Koth at this point. They still would be, but we wouldn't have the stupid Ink Moth showing up. Alright, Chalice on 1. We might just have to reset this league. Get hit in the face 3 times. Spell Pierce, we will pay. Well, I'm glad we didn't throw it on 2. We can get our Revoker here. Revoker and a Blood Moon can kind of slow this down a lot. Here comes Inkmoth. Getting hit to 5. It's the slow grind. Alright. Piece 1 of the puzzle. Piece 1 has been found. It's gonna take us down to, looks like 6 here. Alright, so it's good that our opponent's been doing the Inkmoth stuff. Now we're only at a 5 turn clock here. Alright, Aether Grid is shut off. Alright, 5 turns, chat, to find another Blood Moon. We've already pitched 2, unfortunately. Could die to Ravager. Yes, we could. Alright, there's another piece of the puzzle. Pia and Karen Nalar. I guess we're attacking with Revoker. There's no reason not to, right? Swing, swing. I don't think they have anything that flashes in and blocks. Oh, man. What are we doing here? Uh-oh. Seen it enough. Is planning to cast something. It's Karn, the big boy himself. Makes a construct. That's a big construct. Just saying. It's the big boy. We have 1 bridge left in the deck. There's a Chandra. We'll play Chandra. We can block with Thopters. We can block with Pia and Karen Nalar. Ticking up. Probably gonna go over our last Blood Moon here. Oh, that's a good one to skip. Let's see here. So they're at 9. I can attack with 1 Thopter here. That'll put him to 8. Eight's a good number to have him out. We'll try putting him to 8 here. Leave 1 Thopter back on Inkmoth duty. Pia Karen on Construct. If they don't fire up the Inkmoth, we'll take a Thopter to the Construct. Keep Pia Karen Nalar around for potentially some extra tossing of artifacts. Vault Scourge is a mild problem here. Mild. Makes another Construct here. Hits for 9. At Chandra. That's kind of interesting. We will, I think we have to block here. I think it's okay to block with Pia Karen Nalar here. Actually, let's just block with a Thopter here. That way we can throw a Thopter at their face. Make sure they don't gain any life here. Chain Whirler's not bad to see here. Tick up for damage. We don't get to throw a Thopter if we do it this way, but we do kill Vault Scourge, which is where we don't want to have them gain life. This puts them to 5. This will put them to 5. Welding Jars played. Alright. Fair enough. There goes Karn as well. Do we attack with Thopter at all here to get him to 4? It won't matter because Vault Scourge is going to come in, so we're going to hold back here. It's a nail biter, chat. Nail biter. Gonna just have to pass here. Two big constructs, making this frustrating. No way to chuck the Thopter so they don't gain life. Man, this game, I know. This game gets completely blown open, though, with like a cranial plating or something, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The Ravager would make Vault Scourge really big as well. All that would be problems. Let's see where all this comes. Us and us. In that case, we'll block here. I want to say we'll block this way. A land makes it so we win here with a Pia Nalara double activation. So if we activate this, we can't throw Phyrexian Revoker just yet, but we have to get in for like 2 somehow. They boot up Ink Moth here. They block and block. And we just die on the crackback. I could kill Vault Scourge here. If I kill and play out like Dampening Matrix, it's not a win. I guess we need to tick up and see what we end up getting here. Go ahead and tick up. We might feel safe enough to block. We block. All right, let's think about this. We block. We actually play we throw Chalice or Phyrexian Revoker. If they attack, and they don't attack here, when this dies, Chandra's not going to be high enough here. But throwing a Revoker here will kill them the following turn. We can throw the Revoker, we block, they gain 1, maybe more. Revoker being thrown here. They hit us for 5. These are all tapped. 4, 3, 2. They would need 2 artifacts to use Aether Grid to kill us. Because of those attacks, they wouldn't kill Chandra. The throw would put them to 1. And then Chandra would be lethal as an uptick. I think that's the line. No attacks. No attacks. We got a double block constructs here. Hope they have no way to remove our creatures. Throw a Revoker for damage, because these don't have trample. And go from there. A Ravager probably wins this for them, though. There's an Ink Moth. There's Cranial. Okay. Where do they put Cranial here? Puts it on the Vault Scourge. We'll see where everything goes. Face. Wow, I think we just won. Unless I'm missing something. What? Face. Oh, because they can bounce this around. Because they have 2 here. How do we do this? Crazy games. We're gonna go ahead and fire it at them and make them think we're Think we're going Frank Moth here? Because then if they activate Spire, we win. Let's see what happens. See what happens, chat. Alright, they allow it to resolve. Yeah, cranial plating won it for them. If we would have put dampening sphere down, so if we would have put dampening sphere down, we would have had a double block here. They'd be at 3. Technically 4. We would have upticked, or we would have drawn this card, Chain Whirler, which would have been 3 damage. They'd be at 3, and then we would reveal off Chandra a mountain. But we would have been 1 out from it. Would have been 1 out from it. Alright, chat. 0-3. Let's drop. I want to go for a winning record. Let's bring you guys a winning record. Let's look at the pile here before we go back in here. So extra Hazarets might be a little aggressive. Why does this not look like the list I had? It was a good game. It was close. It was very close. All right, this looks right. Okay. So, do we want to, like, take these Hazarets? Probably not. He's probably fine. Is there anything I'm really missing here? I don't think so. I think I want to go ahead and run this again. I'm really hesitant about this Revoker, though. Doesn't name lands. I think I want Spyglass back in. So we'll do that swap. Let's run it back. Let's get some less aggressive opponents here. It was very close. For being an affinity-based matchup and all that, it was very close. A lot of things we learned there. A lot of things. Even Damning Matrix was just not quite enough. Alright, I won the die roll. Let's get going here. We're going to keep this. We have Angers, we have Rabble Masters, we have Chalices. Brand new league here, chat. Let's focus on the wins. Let's do it. Let us do it. Horizon Canopy. Aether Vial. Alright. Chalice on 1's probably fine here. And we'll just pass the turn right on back to our opponent. Could be humans. It very well could be. We'll probably try to get bridge down pretty quick here. Pretty quick, but I like the Chalice on 1 here. They also do not have black mana for a freebooter. If they do get it, they have to take either Anger or Bridge here. Thalia is a bit of a problem. Here we go. Freebooter. There he be. The freebooter. Which card would you like, opponent? Would you like to take the Bridge, or would you like to take the Anger of Gods? It is your choice. Choose wisely. Alright. They have maybe another one in hand, potentially. What would be a great card here? Blood Moon would be great. No Blood Moon to be found just yet. We are actually going to go ahead and use this ritual right now. And then anger the board. And we'll pass. It's getting us closer to where we want to be. I'm assuming they have another freebooter. That'll be okay. We have other ways to get rid of these creatures. Noblest of Hierarchs. Alright, what do you got? 4 mana, opponent. You gotta have something spicy over there. Red. Blue. White. Red, blue, white. Here comes Mantis Rider. Mantis Rider in for 4 here. They do have Aether Vial on 2. That could be Thalia. That could be Freebooter. Maybe doing Freebooter here on our upkeep. No such thing. Down comes Ensnaring Bridge. Down goes the land. I played against Jund last night, and their opponent had 2k commands. I lost. Got any tips? Spellskite is not a bad card for your sideboard. Jund is one of our worst matchups. And Hazoret is why we have a bunch of Hazorets in the sideboard right now, in case we run into Jund. Otherwise, I kind of hate to say it, but Jund is just very hard. A very fast Blood Moon's really good. It will keep them off of green or black sometimes. Problem is that Jund lists, because of Bloodbraid Elf, are now running bolts. And by running bolts now, they can get rid of your Magus of the Moon. So extra moons are not necessarily all cake. That is what I would attempt to do. If we run into a Jund, we'll see how our Hazorets do. It is untested. A freebooter here would be absolutely fine with us, because it would get a card out of our hand. Thank you, opponent. Thank you. Go ahead and take one of those Rabble Masters. He's not very good in this matchup, Mr. Human. You can have him. Please take him. Choosing not to. You choose... Oh, it's non-creature. My bad. My bad. I just assumed it could take it. Thought he was going to get a cool card here. Non-creature. Non-creature indeed. Troll with a non-creature note. Huge Elf Boy with the confirmation. Fluffy with the bad plays. Actually, there's no bad plays. Troll, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Play that freebooter. Phantasmal Image copying Rabble Master. Well, this is awkward. This is awkward. Hello, Rabble Master. It was my first time getting Junded with mono red. It was rough. Oh, I hear you. It is rough. Oh my gosh! Don't copy another Rabble Master, please. Love me some Prison and Chill streamers. Oh my gosh, this is really bad, chat. Bouncing Rabble Master. Can't cast Rabble Master. I have 2 Rabble Masters in hand. This Rabble Master gets in. This one gets in. This one gets in. Looking for... what are we? Game 1? Looking for our Singleton Slagstorm here. This looks bad. This looks bad. Alright, we'll cast Monkey. Monkey's a blocker. Look at that little blocker. Oh my gosh. Phantasmal Image or Reflector Mage kills us here. It would be the end of us. Would never think a Reflector Mage might be the way we die here. But it could be. We are in for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-ish damage because we'll block Rabble Master. Problem is we need a land off the top to get bridge low enough. Otherwise, Rabble Master's leftover tokens, Freebooter, and Noblest of Hierarchs will smash our faces in. Double Goblins coming in. This Rabble Master has to come in, right? Send it all in, man. I need land off the top to do this. Send it. Oh my gosh. Opponent. I guess I'll kill one of these. Take 2, 4. Yeah? Sure. We'll go to 4. We should be at 3. Should be at 3. Champion of the Parish. Countered. Land. Oh, thank you. We'll cast Rabble Master. We'll cast Rabble Master. We'll pass a turn making some tokens. Yep, land, ritual, Simian Spirit Guide. So we will never, well, Reflector Mage will drop us, but we will never go below, probably go below 1 here because we can cast everything in our deck. Having some extra goblins here is going to be nice though as blockers in case they bounce something here. Thalia Guardian. All right, we'll ritual. There we go. Good stuff. Make some goblins. Malcontents is lethal. And I don't believe... if we were to get our Slag Storm, we could turn it off from being lethal briefly. They probably just play a couple cards. We need a Chandra probably at this point. Horizon Canopy cracked. We just need to dodge a Malcontents or a main board Rexage at this point. We need to dodge those cards. Meddling Mage? Naming. If they name Anger of the Gods, we're fine with that. Anger of the Gods named would be fine because we don't have any more. If they name Slagstorm, we're probably okay with that too. If they name something that's a little more prevalent in our deck, we'll be a little bit more upset. Naming. Lightning Bolt was named. I do not understand when people do this. This is our second human opponent that did this. Chalson won and named Lightning Bolt. I don't know, I'm down for naming something they've seen. Anger of the Gods and Snaring Bridge Chalice. Why name a card they have not seen? Thalia's making it annoying to tap for mana. Alright, we're not dead to a Singleton Rexage at this point. We are dead to Malcontents, though. I can start chucking Ruins? I could. I could. Knowing the deck, Chandra. Yeah, I would agree. Chandra would be an excellent name. Opponent concedes. Walking Ballista was on top, which was going to start closing this game out. He probably just wanted to name a 4 of and try to get it stuck in your hand. Yep, that's definitely what our opponent was doing. If I'm jamming out a Chalice on 1 very quickly, you know how I feel about that, chap. Alright. Rabble Master's out. And probably Hazoret. Torpor Orb, Spyglass, and Anger's in. We could entertain a Koth. We could entertain a Koth. Do I want to entertain a Koth? Probably not. But at the same time, we could. Desperate Ritual's a little worse. Let's entertain a Koth. It'll be my downfall. But we will have the Koth. This hand looks fabulous. We'll keep. It is a turn 1 Blood Moon. Turn 1 Blood Moon. That's true. We could have gone down a for the Meddling Mage. Alright, here we are going to super ramp out a Blood Moon. And we're going to hope that they never find that good old Aether Vial. And we'll hope that this is enough. We will actually attempt to play Chain Whirler first as well. Good luck, opponent. Couple Caverns. Do you have the Aether Vial? They do not. In for 1. pass turn. Chain Whirler is a clock. It gets rid of champion here, and it'll kill anything that comes out of Aether Vial, quite honestly. Walking Ballista here on 2 to follow this up will kill anything that shows up. We should have this game in the bag here. Yeah, this game's over. Locked out. You could get Aether Vial and play some miraculous cards here. They've got to do it here in probably 3 turns. This is what opponents get for playing greedy mana bases. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll pump. We'll hit for 6. We even have a Slagstorm to go to face. Opponent concedes. There we go, chap. There we go. All right. New league. Off to brand new and very powerful starts. Let's get this win in. Woo! I am out of water. I am out of water, chat. I will get more water after this game. Woo! Never ran into Koth. Blood Moon on turn 1 is a little bit harsh to our human opponent. If your meta has a bunch of people that are hanging on to their humans decks, run some Maguses. Magus on 1, Blood Moon on 1 is pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Alright, here we go. Match 2. We get to play. That's a good start. We are going to keep this hand. Double Chain Whirler is a bit of an interesting one here. We will lead on our mountains because we want to potentially ramp out a Chain Whirler here. If our opponent is elves, we'll be satisfied. I guess if they're humans, it wouldn't be bad. Alright, we are going to ramp out immediately here. We're against Ad Nauseam. We need to kill them ASAP here. Problem is that we ramp out. We may not get to cast the other one because it's triple red, but we'll see. If not, we'll play Walking Ballista next turn. Bridge is no good here. Okay, maybe they're not Ad Nauseam. Oh. Could. Blue-white control. Could be blue-white control. This made me think the Ad Nauseams, but these lands. I don't think Ad Nauseam does. The fetch land has confused us. We're gonna jam out a second Chain Whirler and get in with the beats. These are first striking Chain Whirlers. Just keep that in mind. No crazy. Gideon of the Trials. Well, we can get rid of that, and we may do so. It is a small problem card for us. We will probably go ahead and get rid of that once our opponent moves off of our upkeep. Although it'd be great to go to face and put them to 10, it does shut off 3 extra damage a turn. We can make that up in 1 turn here. Sodek BLA, how's it going? How's your Wednesday? Happy midweek. All right, Walking Ballista out here for a healthy 2/2. Let's hit Gideon here. Let's remove 1 as well. Seems decent. So it does not play fetches. Fair enough. Well, we have him on a 2-turn clock technically here. Interesting. Is this Jace? Nope, it's not Jace. That's for sure. That's not Jace. That is not Jace. That is definitely not Chase. All right, we'll get a bridge down. They do have to usually attack us. That Supreme Verdict definitely put the brakes on things. Nice, Odek. What were you playing for your 5-0? What were you playing? All right, opponent. Wall of the Omens. Torpor might be a really good card in this matchup. Kitchen Finks. All right, this is a blue-white like flicker deck that we've seen. We're gonna play bridge down. We have a second bridge now. They can't attack us. Empty-handed, passing turn. All right. So how do we get out of this one? This isn't good, chat. Need like a Chandra here now. Blood Moon is okay. Play that out. Pass turn. I'm taking them off double white here. Teferi can basically undo that at any point. Purges their own Wall of Omens. Is not interested. Alright, who was asking about blue-white earlier? Control? We'll see what we can do here. Kind of wish I had my Scab Clans. I was thinking about running a playset of those along with a playset of Eidolons. But Spreading Seas their own Temple of Enlightenment. Our opponent does not care about our Blood Moon. Does not care. Untaps cards. Has Cryptic Mana. We'll cast a Simian Spirit Guide here. He is the boss. Palace Jailer. Alright. Let's see how fast we either win or get crushed here in games 2 and games 3. Are you playing against decks with Teferi in them? Teferi is frustrating. I will give you that. Especially with this, they can play something and untap. Previously, it was one of these Blood Moon. They're probably not going to care about this. Before, it was like they decided whether to hold a counter up or not. Where here, they can play something and untap with Teferi. This is probably a deck that I need to play on the side here and learn a little bit more about. Need to check this deck out a little further. That way we can kind of understand where they struggle and where they excel. And then maybe we can find a weakness. Probably what I would do honestly is like find a person that streams blue-white control online a lot. Watch them for a little bit. See what they're up to. Alright, well, we're going to play our mountain down. We're going to see what happens here. I wonder if they emblem with Teferi or if they tick up again. I think they'll probably tick up. They're in full control here. Yep. Drawing cards. Has 8 in hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Hazorets and Eidolons here and try to go under them before they can kill us. There's a Chandra. We will attempt to cast Chandra here. Maybe this will find a counter. Maybe they don't have any counters. Alright, they have a negate. We'll see if they emblem here. If they emblem, I'm probably just gonna like... Oh yeah. Here we go, chat. Sphinx's Rev. Do it to me, opponent. Come on. Oh, not D-Sphere. Sphinx's Rev. Blow my board up. Come on. Do it. Do it. We're gonna F6. I want them to just destroy my board. We'll give them the satisfaction. They're playing this. They got their emblem off. We'll burn a little bit of time too. We're having fun. We're having fun, chat. Let them Sphinx's Rev for 10 million. Come on. I want to see my board clear. Give them the screenshot. Dude, I played against this guy. I Sphinx is revved and I destroyed his board. Look at the screenshot, you know? I want to see my name on the opposite side on Reddit. Let's go. Keep on coming. Come on, Teferi. Oh, come on. Where's your Sphinx's rev? We need that screenshot, chat. Yep, they have many counters. This game is way over. I'm giving them the opportunity to clear our entire board, though. With the idea of they can, like, you know, take that screenshot and be like, hey, look at this. I got them completely done. I wiped out all their mountains, everything. Land destruction deck over here. All right. We're going to concede here when we draw our card here. I was trying to give them the opportunity to wipe us clear and get that screenshot, but alas. All right. Let's go to game 2. We're going to bring Koth, Hazoret. We're going to bring Eidolons in. We're going to bring a Torpor Orb. We're going to bring Spyglass in. Cages, no. Angers, probably not. And Dampening Matrix, no. All right. Braids out. What do we got here? Goblins are good. Rituals need to be fast for Blood Moon. Simian Spirit Guide's good. Anger and Slagstorms are maybes. We'll probably even just consider taking those out. Good guy, Fluffy. I'm trying. I'm trying to be a good guy. Giving them the opportunities. Double Chain Whirler almost got there, so we'll leave Chain Whirlers in. There is a part of me that just wants to ditch Chalice. I really do. Like, just go full-on aggro package. They're going to have Path to Exile, though, so that's a problem for things like Hazoret. But I think... Let's see here. We do have Bridge. We could just get rid of all 4 bridges here. Leave Chalice in. Chalice can be put on 1 still. Protect a lot of our stuff. All right. So, what are we trying to do here? Ritual out of Blood Moon is kind of priority number 1. Priority 2 would be a fast Eidolon. Priority 3 would be a fast Chalice. Priority probably about 6 or 7 is Spyglass. And then we have Torpor Orbs to prevent ourselves from ETB creatures. They have quite a few of them. And then we're just hoping to be fast with Rabble-Masters, Chain Whirlers, Hazorets, Piakir, Nalaras, Koths, and Chandras. We have a lot of powerful cards here. We're basically going to try to go underneath their counters. If we get a board presence before they have counters, that's good. Of course, we get a fairly slow hand here, but we do have a turn 2 Blood Moon. So I'm going to go ahead and keep. Now, this is going to be very dependent on what they fetch. If they have a Scryland or a Celestial Colonnade, they may do that. We probably will lose this, but we have to play these hands. We have to also play other hands where we're aggressive. There's a Flooded Strand. So our opponent is going to have at minimum 1 basic. We'll play the Blood Moon out. And they will get 1 basic here. Alright, they have chosen Plains as their basic. They probably have Island in hand. We will see, though. If given the opportunity, we'll try to get Piakir and Nalar out. We could also Chalice on 1, which might not be a bad idea here with the Plains sitting there. Or we could Rabble-Master. We're going to go ahead and Chalice on 1 here to protect Rabble-Master from a Path to Exile. Follow this up with Rabble-Master, and I think we'll be off to the races. I am surprised they fetched Plains over Island, but there's the Island. What do you got here? A Spreading Seas as well. All right. Let's get Rabble-Master down here and start getting some damage in. What we may consider is a Chalice on 2 that prevents Snapcasters, Spreading Seas, Wall of Omens, Shenanigans, and other things like that. So Supreme Verdict is 2 white. So we could go all in here with the idea that we can potentially kill next turn. They probably have a negate or logic knot in hand. Good call by keeping the C's in. For sure. This could be a Snapcaster here. No Snapcaster. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try Piakir Nalar here. Logic Knot for 1 doesn't kill us. I'm guessing it's a negate over there. And we're hedging our bet that they do not get a Supreme Verdict here because they need a secondary white. We're looking okay. There's Teferi. Teferi bounces something here. Draws a card is the choice. Interesting. And they get to untap 2 lands here. Alright, we'll play our land out. Do I even care about Teferi here? Or do I just go face? I think I just go face here. Just ignore Teferi. We're not winning this game by attacking Teferi. We're winning this game by killing them. Wall of Omens now has to block Rabblemaster. They take 6. So we could put a Chalice on 2 right now. Chalice on 2 is tempting. They have like a negate or something probably. We could also throw a Chalice out on 0. But the idea is that we will pitch a Chalice on 0. Seems aggressive. We'll go ahead and wait. Go ahead and wait. We can chuck a Thopter at them if need be. All right. Destroy creatures. They can't be regenerated. All right. So we'll fire this. So we can either get rid of Teferi or go for face here. Have they used Teferi yet? Turn 6 activates Teferi. Targeting Blood Moon is what they did. We hit them. They get a lot of card advantage. We'll go for Teferi here. We'll pitch a Thopter here. I think that's what we got to do here. All right. Desperate Ritual here. So we can put a Chalice on 2 or we can Simian Spirit Guide here. I kind of like the attempted Chalice on 2. But Simian Spirit Guide also has a 3-turn clock. Blood Moon is 2 down from us right now. So we have 1 unknown card between us and Blood Moon. This is where like Eidolon would be perfect. Alright, we'll cast Simian Spirit Guide with the idea that they probably have nothing to immediately get rid of this. They seem to be heavy on Wrath effects. This could be a Wall of Omens that shows up here and blocks though. Flooded Strand can go get their basic planes that they'll probably need later. There's a Spreading Seas. Thinking Chalice on 2. Possibly. Our opponent's been very, very careful to leave up 2 mana every turn. Chain Whirler. Alright, we'll go ahead and go for a Chalice on 2 here. Fortunately, they got a blocker here. Fetching. Gets their planes. And has the counter we've been expecting. There it is. Disdainful Stroke. We'll pass turn. We have a Blood Moon, but Blood Moon's not very important here. Teferi's like a weird third turn Time Walk. It's a very, very powerful Planeswalker. Alright, here's our Blood Moon. Here's our Blood Moon. I mean, I guess if we play this, they just don't care about it. Probably need to play Chain Whirler down. Let's do that. Blood Moon's basically obsolete at this point. We'll hold off on attacking. There's a little bit of hope. The hope is that they have things like Negate, Disdainful Stroke, and other things that are going to hit non-creature spells. And by having these different creature spells that we have, we're hoping we're getting kind of, quote, underneath them from a counter's perspective. D-Sphere is going to hit Chalice here. They have a lot of cantrips that they'd like to get using, as well as Path to Exile. Opponents just got kind of everything. It's a little bit of everything over there. There's a Ruins. Ruins is intriguing to me. We'll attack with Chain Whirler here. Paths, yes. We'll go get a card here. Play a Ruins out because we can activate it if need be, if they go after it with Field of Ruin here. So we have them at a virtual 4. Remember, they gain 2 as well. They should know we have Blood Moon in hand by now. They are down to 2-3 cards, so it's not looking too bad just yet. We won't block because we don't want to give them life here. Mr. Flusham's well welcome. I'm glad you could catch us live here. It is a pleasure. This is a bit awkward that I drew Torpor Orb here. I want to attack him, but I feel like it's a Restoration Angel. I really goofed this up. I should... You know what? We're just going to pass. We're just going to pass. We can call that a punt or whatever you want to. I should have played Torpor first, but then we don't want them to Ruins our Ramuna. Blah, blah, blah. The Ruins. Blah, blah, blah. So we're going to leave Ruins activation up here. Avoid a Restoration Angel here. Alright. Opponent gets in again. We'll kind of play the same style here. We're going to throw Ruins, though, at their face this time. There's a Ghost Quarter. There it goes. Down to 4. Alright, we're going to try to bait with the Torpor Orb here. Bait a counter out here. And we'll go for a Chandra. See if we can find a counter here. Just a simple negate. A simple negate. Desperate Ritual, you got one more for us, opponent? You got one more counter for us? Snapcaster. Negate. Or Disdainful Stroke. Either one. Alright. I still have 4 mana open. Alright, I guess we'll test the waters. You got a Restoration Angel here. I will say no based on how they went straight to this. Had a Path to Exile. Yes, I will get this. Alright, opponent is out of cards. Draws for their turn. Could be anything. Koth is good here. Hazoret's good here. Hazoret's probably the best draw. Hazoret? A Ritual. Well, we'll try to play Blood Moon here, see if they don't like that. Can't imagine they care. We will F6 to their turn. It's 2 cards in hand. We are looking for any of our cards that end this game. We have a bunch of them. We are at 4. We need a draw. Land is played. Here we go. Lands, lands, lands. How deep until we found one of our kill cards here? Chalice. Eidolon would have been close. Mountain. There's a Koth. Not too far down. Not too far down. All right, we're 1-1 in this league. Getting beat up a little bit by blue-white control. A little bit beaten up by blue-white control. Oh, I forgot to go get my water. I'll go get the water after this one. All right, let's play first in our next game. We'll keep this. Turn 2 Blood Moon, turn 2 Rabble Master, turn 2 Bridge are the options here. Pass the turn to our opponent. Let's do it. Oh. Alrighty. A land here would be great. No land. Chalice on 1 could slow them down enough. Rabble Master is kind of needed here. If we don't hit a land, we're kind of dead. But if we do hit a land, the Rabble Master is a really good play. Bridge is completely useless right now. We literally need a land, but I need this Rabble Master down as well. All right. Believe in Rabble Master. We're believing, chat. Maybe we can get a Chalice down right after this. Maybe they have a basic in hand. Who knows? All right. Stay hydrated, bot. I'll go get water here. Need to drink my 8 ounces. Gotta maintain that optimum hydration, as it says. All right, we need ramp spell. We need Blood Moon. We need land. We need Blood Moon down. Come on, land. Ooh, that's not good, chat. That's not good. Question is, are we toast? Are we toast? Are we toast? Do you have Tron, opponent? Natural Tron. Well, not quite natural. Forest has been found. We live to see another day, chat. O Stone. Looking for a land. A land. 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 Ho 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 ho. We got there. Ho ho ho. Go go, Rabble Master. What do you got for us, opponent? What do you got? You got nothing. Whew. Whew, yeah. All right. All right. Eidolons come in here. Spyglass can come in here. Dampening Matrix can come in here. Let's see here. Bridges are out. Slagstorm Angers are out. P and Kieran can come out. What else? Honestly, maybe a pair of Chandras. We got the Hazoret plan coming down here. Chandra's just a little too slow for us. Let's try this. We brought in extra Hazorets in the sideboard. Let's pull the Chandras out. She's good, but she asks for a few more extra turns, and that is not where we want to be. We're going to keep this. Blood Moon's pretty good here. We have a Braids. We have Spyglasses. Do we just abrade that, or do we Spyglass it? We might just Spyglass it. Let's go ahead and Spyglass. Just in case they have another one. Well, they have a Nature's Claim. Let's say okay. We're going to still name Expedition Map. Maybe, if we're lucky here, we can Chalice on 1. And maybe we won't die. Plays the Urza's tower, or plant. So Nature's Claim can't get us here. We don't know if they have natural Tron or not. We're gonna go ahead and protect our spyglass here. Alright, we're protected here. If they have natural, then they have natural. Oh, they have natural. They drew it. They drew it, chat. Getting rid of a mountain here. Well, we can fight the good fight here. Maybe we fight the good fight. I don't know. We got around Nature's Claim. We got around the forests. We will exile the Abrade here. We're going to hope for a top deck land here. There we go. Off to the races. We're racing. We're going to go for face. We don't care about Karn. Karn doesn't do anything to us. Could exile a Chalice here, blow up Blood Moon, have a bajillion mana. Could do things like that. Could exile Rabble Master. We are making our Tron opponent think. Why hasn't this opponent given up? Who is this Fluffy Wolf? Why won't he concede to my turn 3 Tron? I really don't know. What do we got here? 3, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Oh, I think I'm going to concede to an Ulamog here. Alright, you got it, opponent. Opponent just had it there. We're going to run the same stuff we have here, submitting right back. Our Chalice Spyglass Blood Moon hand was not enough. It was not quite enough. Alright, our opponent is making changes, but we didn't need to. We know our game plan. There's no other option here. Aggro, aggro, aggro. Would love an extra land here. Would love an extra land. We're gonna mulligan this. Wow. This isn't good either. Gonna mulligan this probably as well. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll put that land to the bottom. We're gonna kinda have to hope for something nice here. Maybe they have to cantrip to find Tron here. Hopefully no Nature's Claim. Uh-oh. Ancient Stirrings to start things off here. Finds Urza's power plant. Chalice would be fine here. No Chalice. Rabble Master's okay. He's a little slow here. Power plant's probably going to be played here. Mine is played. They have power plant still in hand. And a Braid is great to see here. Play Rabble Master. Gonna get in for damages. The Abrade is good in case they find an O stone. We'll see. There's that power plant. What do you got, opponent? O stone has been found. We will be removing that shortly. Like right now. No need to slow roll this. Goodbye, O stone. Let's get in for maximum damage. They are at 3, chat. They're at 3. They have it. What do they got? Play O-Stone, go to 1. Wow, they're going to 1, chat. Going to 1 gets to pop this. We need just about anything here. That'll do. That'll do. We'll go ahead and force him to pop this. We'll play our Chandra out, and we'll win this game from our Tron opponent. What a top deck. Whew. What a top deck. We're just telling our opponent we're not meaning to slow roll that. But I've been known to accidentally play Chandra out and tick through to my combat, which would mean this would die. No. They were just asking why I was holding it. I am playing around my accidental hitting the 1 key, skipping to combat after playing Chandra because I'm like, oh yeah, Rabble Master gets in. Nah, they were just asking. Chain Whirler would have done it. Look at that. Chain Whirler would have done it. Even if we goofed. Even if we goofed. Nah, they're not salty. They're just asking. In paper, I would have been slam, uptick, we're good. Moto, I'm like, hey, combat. Oh my gosh. It's Spider Space, chat. Let's see if we can get Spider to say hello here. Let's see here. Let me pull this off to a sec. It is Spider Space. We'll keep this. Based on what Spider Space is usually playing, we'll keep this. Pretty sure this is Spider Space, like we know. Right? This is the right Spider Space? Probably not. Oh my goodness. We're ready to play. Oh, Spider. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Alright. You too, man. Spider Space. If you haven't checked Spider Space out, go give him a follow. Alright. Faithless of the Lootings here. Let's see what version of whatever shenanigans he's doing. Wait. Blood Moon and Fork Bolt. What is this? What is this nonsense? I'm gonna throw Chalice on 1 here and pass turn. Alright, we might get to see how Hazoret fares here. We're gonna probably ramp out Chandra here. Hopefully draw ritual effects or something. I'm playing against what? Probably Mardu here, looks like so far. Thoughtseize doesn't work. Spider, sorry man. Faithless Looting doesn't work either. Don't play Gurmag Angler on us, please. Alright, we're going to go ahead and ritual out Chandra here. We'll tick up for damage. Bridge would have been nice. Alright. Extra extra land here wouldn't be bad. Nothing from our opponent here just yet. Goblin of the Rabbles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plays this. Land, Rabble Master, Hazoret. Opponent's got a K command over there. I'm gonna play around a K command here. Gonna play around good old K command here. Play down good old fashioned Hazoret. Oh yes. Spider's like, oh yes. Alright, Spider. You can K command us all you want. K command, we're gonna ditch. Ooh, lightning helix. Alright, alright, alright. What are we playing against that plays a lightning helix? Bedlam Reveler. A land here, and I might actually go after Bedlam Reveler here. It is tempting. Walking Ballista makes this interesting as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Get Walking Ballista out. We're not quite there. Bedlam Reveler, unknown cards. Let's go for this and see if they have anything. They do not. We'll play Goblin Rabblemaster then. Alright. Land, we can play Chandra plus Walking Ballista, get in for oodles of damage. No land, Walking Ballista or Snaring Bridge, or we can pitch something with Hazoret. Land from our opponent. Fetching. We have nothing to do, we'll F6 to our opponent. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do. Alright, Spider, what do you got from us? K commands. Returning Bedlam Reveler. Not a bad play here. Not a bad play. There's an Abrade. Well, we can't attack with Hazoret just yet. We'll send in a pair of goblins here. Do I send in Goblin Rabblemaster? Just send in the goblins. No blocks here from our opponent. We'll go ahead and run out Walking Ballista here. Braid is in hand. Walking Ballista lets us get rid of a Pyro. Little Pyro. Thought Seizing would be fine here. Fatal Pushing. Alright. They get Walking Ballista here. Prowess Trigger. Young Pyro. Lightning Bolts Rabblemaster. Alright, alright. Can't block. Gets in for 5. There you go. Land. Alright. Chandra, tick up. Abrade. Get in for 5. There we go. Can protect Chandra here. They have 2 cards in hand. We have an Ensnaring Bridge as backup. Until they take it from us. Until they take it. Not necessarily something we want to be playing anyway with a Hazoret on the field. We'll see how that plays out. Bring their sideboard, or not sideboard, they'll bring their, graveyard out here. We've got a race. Oh yeah, we do. We'll block with a goblin. Keep Chandra nice and healthy over here, sweetheart. Nahiri. Wow. Wow. Oh, your turn late, Blood Moon. They have no cards in hand. We have a Faithless Looting over here. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this Bedlam Reveler. I'm gonna play Blood Moon out, and we are gonna tap Nahiri here. Kapow. Kapow, says Spider Space. Blood Moon is one turn too late to stop the Nahiri. Draw this card from our opponent. Discards a Lightning Helix, because you can't cast that. Faithless Looting. Maybe should have Faithless Looting allowing 2 red open. Maybe. Finds the Spirits. Anger the Gods. I'll tick up. We find Rabblemaster. Well, we'll send them at Nahiri. We don't have to tap Rabblemaster, just as an observation. Alright, we'll F6 to our opponent. We do have an active Chandra. We got an interesting game going on here. We have a draw discard. Nahiri is at 5. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Can probably cast anything they would like. Oh my gosh, it's Liliana. We sacrifice a creature. Well, Braid's not bad. We'll tick up. Nothing to be found. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can't do anything about this. Thoughtseize. Opponent gets to tick up with Liliana if they'd like. Draw this card from Nahiri. Terminate removed. Looking for probably Pia and Kira Nalar at this point. They know we have an Anger in hand. Faithless Looting. Choosing not to tick up with Liliana. We'll tick up here. They're at 10. This would put them to 8. We kind of have active planeswalkers we got to worry about. Let's go ahead and play out this. We're going to hold Mountain. Discard to Liliana. I hope it is value Nahiri. That is the hope. Finds a Bedlam Reveler. That is why they did not tick up Liliana here. I think it's value Nahiri. We're going to hope it's value Nahiri. If it's not value Nahiri, Spider Space has got us. Draw this card as Young Pyro. Each player discards. We'll discard our Mountain. Say okay to that. Tapped artifact, by the way. Additional Blood Moon here. Let's attack Spider Space here. Let's get it a going. What do you got for us, opponent? Do we just kill this? This is gonna just be value here. Go get another Bedlam Reveler. They've had 1, 2, 3. Do they play more than 3? Thinking not, actually. We'll find out, though. We'll hold Blood Moon and Anger in hand here. We'll see if Nahiri is used to get anything out of the deck. Might still just be value Nahiri at this point. Might just be value Nahiri. Only this turn will tell. Do not have a weird Emrakul, please. Oh my gosh. Returns the Bedlam Reveler. Gets rid of Dreadbore here. Plays Bedlam Reveler. Gets things back. What are we looking for here? Value Nahiri is very valuable. Finds a Plains. All right, we'll just F6 to our opponent's turn here. Okay. What do you got, opponent? Fork Bolt. Just for straight damage to our face. Lightning Bolt. Straight damage to our face. Ow. Search library for artifact or creature. Has 4 Bedlam Revelers, by the way. Has 4 of them. Thought seizes us. That'll be enough. Jeez. All right. All right. Spyglass, Torpor, Hazarets, and Koth come in. Eidolons, Angers are interesting. Cages are interesting. Dampening Matrix is not. Braids are good. Desperate Rituals are alright, but maybe we're just going to pull these out and go very aggressive in terms of just having a lot of value. Not like kind of... I don't think rushing out a Blood Moon or really even a Chandra is going to matter here. I think having Angers, Hazoret, Koth, Sorcerer's Spyglass, and Torporbs all lends itself to a little bit of a longer game, but we have Chain Whirler, Slagstorm, Anger. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards post board that just wipes up all the Pyromancer stuff. And we have bridges. I'm almost tempted to take 1 bridge out for a Grafdigger's Cage. We could also take bridges out for like Eidolons here. I kind of want to put a Chalice on 1 though, so maybe Cage isn't a good idea. They have some Helixes, so they'll gain life even getting through our Eidolons here. Do we want Eidolons instead of bridges? They have so many K commands. K command's going to target Torpor, Source, Spyglass instead. Chalice on 3 would shut a lot of down, but Chalice on 3 is also like all of our deck. You know what? I'm going to take the bridges out and bring in Eidolons. I'm going to bring in the Eidolons. Removing Rituals, bringing in Eidolons, going full on aggro against our opponent. I would love to play first. Alright. Let's keep this hand. It's Thoughtseize proof to get us a Hazoret down. Hazoret's pretty good against our opponent. Let's see what we can do here. Thoughtseize. Pithing Needle. A-okay with us. You can name Chandra. Go for it. Name it. Chandra's named. You know what? Because we gotta play a few more lands and stuff. We'll get Goblin down and get the beats on. No good at bar trivia. Oh no, Ranger. Oh no, Ranger. Let's see if this is Young Pyro. It is a Bolt. There's Koth. I'm gonna go ahead and jam out a Walking Ballista here. And we'll swing in for 1. Looking for a land. We don't have Rituals, Simian Spirit Guide, or land here. This game goes wide open. Fork Bolt. Boom. Now Goblin lives, right? Nope. Just curious. Alright, our opponent is at 12. Potentially going lower here with a shock. No shock. Young Pyro? Young Pyro has found his way to the battlefield. Land. Alright. Chalice on 1. Not great. Looking for land here, chap. 2 running lands wouldn't be bad here. Chain Whirler wouldn't be bad here in a moment. Oh boy. EE. Blows up EE. Thought seizes us. What would you like to take, opponent? What do you like over here, opponent? Takes Koth. Land, please. Well, Goblin's alright. We are looking for land. Chain Whirler's fine as well. Chain Whirler's really good now. Chain Whirler, Chain Whirler. Chain Whirler, Chain Whirler. Let's start a chant. We need the other goblin. We have 7 outs to what's happening to us here. Hazoret, though. Hazoret's gonna say hello. Let's get in, Hazoret. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can only call it once. Is that how you summon it? Pithy Needle. Cool. You can name Hazoret. That's fine. We'll just play other Hazoret if we need to. Them naming Hazoret means they don't have a path in hand, which is good for us. They can attack for 4 if they'd like. Come on. Woo. Yeah. I'm not blocking. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Pia, Kira, Nalar. Go creatures. I'm going to put them to... Nope. I think we're threatening lethal here. I think we're threatening lethal. Who cares about Pithy Needle when our creatures just smash in face? What do you got, opponent? Bedlam Reveler. Land. Has to sit back. Torpor Orb. Well, gotta kind of have to play Torpor Orb here. Blocks Hazoret, blocks Rabblemaster. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't block here. You have to block Hazoret. There you go. Beat Stick Hazoret. Heck yeah. Hazoret showing up. Torpor Orb's pretty good now. No Bedlam Revelers. I think we got it. We'll see, though. Path, this. Anger the board. We still have Hazoret. K-Command getting Bedlam Reveler back. Does get rid of Torpor Orb here. This becomes a blocker. Needs to find land plus bolts. Maybe to live. I don't think there's anything there. All right. That seemed to work really well, chat. I think I want to do that again. Let's do that again. Bridge out seems to be the plan here. Tons of Hazorets. Good luck in game 3, opponent. We're going to keep this hand. This is spicy and a half. Thoughtseize proof. Angers. Chandras. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Opponent went to 4 here. That's not good for our opponent. Not good. Not that we have a super explosive start. We're probably going to try to go get Chandra. All the way, no landers. Ouch. If this is This is Young Pyro. Do we just shut him out of the game? If we draw a land, I probably do. All right, all right. Let's play Eidolon out here. We'll pass the turn. We'll give our opponent the hope that they need, and then we'll Chain Whirler them. Lightning Bolts. Gets a token. Plays a land. Has one card in hand. What is it? Chain Whirler, pass turn. Fetching from our opponent. They should make a rule that reveals starting hand if it has no land, you can do 7. It kind of makes some of these kind of super all-in decks a little bit better. But I do like the idea. I do like the idea that you could do that. Obviously, revealing means that you're revealing to your opponent that I have these kinds of cards in my deck. Which is not always the best thing. So it's like a little penalty. Slagstorm's a fine draw here as well. Let's go ahead and get in here. Get in for 3. Excuse me. And I think Chandra here might be the closer here. Rabble Master would have been fantastic. See what our opponents got. Unfortunately, they did go to 4. K commands, getting back Young Pyro. Did 2 to Chandra, by the way. What if he did red-white flicker Chain Whirlers? Just what if that's all you did? Gonna tick up his first thing here. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Let's tick up. I'll say no. I don't need that Hazoret. Why would I need that Hazoret when I have this Hazoret? Yeah, some people will abuse that fair play rule. Alright, now that they have fetched, they need a path here. Otherwise, Chandra plus this is lethal. We also have Slagstorm. Inquisitions, helping us get slightly closer. I'll do this. I guess I could have got rid of Simian Spirit Guide, and then that gets us even closer. Take Slagstorm. I don't know how they get out of this. I do not know. Well, I'll get you one of these days. It's time. Alright, they had an engineer explosive. They just saw our hand because of the Inquisition. Spider Space. Check them out if you haven't. Really good streamer. They go 3-2 in their event. We're going for our 4-1. Oh yeah, water. Water, chat. I'm getting water. If the Q pops, the Q pops. The Q popped. We're hitting okay. We're going to get water. Water, water. Hi, dog. Why are you in the dark? Alright, we're back with our water. What kind of hand is this? Alright. We are on the draw. Have a gemstone. Could play Chalice on 1. Chandra's a little ways away. I know, Spider wasn't on... Spider wasn't on a... on taxes. We kept our very first hand thinking you might be on taxes. Let's see here. Alright. I'm going to keep Gemstone. I'm going to pitch Chandra here. I think Chalices are going to be stronger. Alright, we got our water though. Our opponent skipped their turn. So we'll throw a Chalice on 1 here. Oh my gosh. We could have really gotten him with a Chalice on 0 here. Alright. What if we would have gotten the Chalice on 0? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and play a Chalice on 0 now that I have that. I'll go ahead and put Walking Ball out on 1 here. And then we'll worry about a braiding here. All right. Borrowing and renting cards. The way of the future. Arcbound Ravager's not too scary here. We're actually just going to take our beats. We'll just take our beats here. Chandra. Well, we're needing extra lands here. We're just going to sit tight here with Walking Ballista. We may do something where we try to Walking Ballista off the Arcbound Ravager or something like that. And the cranial plating. It's a bit of a problem. Let's destroy target artifact. Alright, Spider Space, you take care. I will try to get my own 4-1. I will try to do that. Let's see here. I'm gonna hold tight with Walking Ballista just for a little bit. We're not just dead out of nowhere here. Oh, all right. Another Walking Ballista. We need a land. Needing land. Mox Opal gets countered. Blinky. Blinky showing up. Alright, let's block with Walking Ballista here. And we'll shoot down probably the Vault Scourge. They'll eat the Vault Scourge here. That's fine with us. Gonna go to 12 here. We do need that land. That'd be oh so nice. We are looking for 1 land here. Another Arcbound Ravager. That's not good. We'll block here. We'll probably shoot down this Arcbound Ravager, or at least give it a shot at doing it. See if we can grow something a little larger here. Maybe this Arcbound Ravager will get greedy. And does so. Alright. Oh no, never mind. It's going to the other one. All right, Ornithopter's a 1/3. Gonna get hit for 2 here. Land bridge, please. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna concede. There's our land. There's our land. All right, Spyglass, Dampening Matrix, Anger here. And then a Cough. Hazoret's out. Rabble Masters are out. And then 1 Ritual. Submit. See if we can snag back a 4-1 here. See if we can. What if we would have played that, what if we would have played that Chalice on 0 just because? Just because. That would have been crazy. We kept it in case it was Storm. We kept it in case of many other things. Alright. We're going to keep this. This is great. Land, pass turn. Maybe they'll play a bunch of creatures. We do need a land or 2. Springleaf Drum. Mox Opal. Signal Pest. Vault Scourge. Alright, before anything gets too crazy here, we are going to Anger. Anger number 1 down. Land from our opponent. Arcbound Ravager. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play a Chalice on 1 here. And we'll pass the turn. We are in a bit of a pickle again with our lands. Wear and Tear, or really just the wear part. Hits for maybe 2 here. Going a little all in here. All right, there's a land. Do I just Anger here? Force him to make stuff? Let's do that. Let's see if he wants to, or if he wants to put it on the Blink Moth here. Let's see where he wants to go with this. I'm guessing he might just fire up. Oh, Gal Blast here. He can't fire up Ink Moth because it'll die here. So he's going to make Arcbound Ravager a 4/4 here. Going all in here. So a bridge off the top is good here. Pia and Karen Nalara can block for days here as well. That wouldn't be bad. Gets us to 9. All right, there's a land. So if we were to shoot this, he can just activate and eat. So I think we have to play Pia Kira Nalar to create some blockers here. And we'll pass turn. Need 1 more land here. Ugh. Need to stay hydrated. Oh, the talking dries out your throat. Well, maybe we'll get that 4/1 that Spider's talking about. Maybe we'll get smashed and punished here. Alright, I think I'm going to have to block with at least one Thopter here. Leave ourselves some options. A bridge is good here. We'll play bridge out. We'll play bridge out. We can attack with Pia Nalar. Spell Pierce. Well, right opponent. Gotta hang back here. Master of Ethereum. Alright. I guess I'll block with Pia Nalar. That way our Thopter has options here. There's another bridge. We will play bridge, and we will pass the turn. I would draw an Abrade off the top if I were you. Chandra wouldn't be bad here. An Abrade would be great, though. We are kind of in a weird pickle here. If we were to draw a land, we could Koth and Chandra here, which would be nice. So if they activate and they get in, we can block. They sack, make this 6. But they can't really sack Master. That makes things smaller. Needing a land, and then needing probably a Chalice soon after, because we don't want to be Gal Blasted. And then probably a Chalice again. Oh my gosh, it's cranial blading. Well, you can't attack now, so that's good. You get a turn here to think. Land would be great. Come on. There we go. Play Koth out. We're going to minus. Because if we don't minus, what is this? He's a 1-1, becomes a 2-2. Actually, ticking up might be better here. Becomes a 1-1, but he's an artifact creature. So he can't attack. Let's tick up to get Koth closer to an ultimate here. This is F6. Getting closer to an ultimate is kind of nice. Ornithopter. Yep, tick them up, machine gun them down. Alright, Link Moth can attack. We knew that was the case. Chandra can get rid of this Ornithopter or make it too large for bridge. Koth will be ticked up, and then Koth Emblem will be able to clear anything. These are the hopes and dreams to get us to game 3. Okay. Sacks Master to make things smaller. We will be blocking Ink Moth here. Sorry, Blink Moth. That is basically guaranteed. If we needed to get empty-handed for some reason, we can, because we have the right planeswalkers to do so. Why did I not? Because there was no danger of dying there, and getting Koth to Emblem means I can clear off things that can get under bridge. Alright. Not exactly the card we wanted, but we'll go ahead and tick down here on Ornithopter, clear it out. We have one card. They do not have hasty creatures, though. I'm going to gobble that up. We will tick up with Koth here, and we will pass turn. We can actually get rid of this Ravager here with an emblem from Koth and a tick down from Chandra, and then we should be smooth sailing from there. Should be. Steel Overseer. We got this one in the bag, chat. We got in the bag. There's a Blood Moon. So we get an emblem. Can we do this yet? Tick up for 2 here. Play Chandra. Keep new Chandra. Ping Steel Overseer for 1 here. Eats. Because we can't kill this, we're going to go ahead and play our Blood Moon out as well here. Gets Chandra outside of ranges of Galvanic Blasts. Now we can do 8 to this next turn as long as he doesn't play an artifact here. If he plays an artifact, we'll need a land to kill it. No artifact was played here. Anger is nice. We'll go ahead and get rid of Arcbound Ravager here. Clearing the board here. Clearing the board. Only thing we really died to now is a couple Galvanic Blasts. Alright. Couple Galvanic Blasts are the only thing that kill us. And they don't do as much anymore right now because they don't have artifacts. By the way, we're keeping Glimmer Void around with our Blood Moon. Just saying. We're such a kind person. How no Metalcraft? Because there's no Metalcraft. Gonna tick up for damage here. And we'll F6 to their turn. Yep. Alright, looks like our opponent might be F6ing a little bit. We don't mind holding the cards we do have now. They kill everything. So we have this one. We're just waiting for our opponent really to concede here at this point. No real reason to play Walking Ballista, not with pretty much lethal here. Not with lethal approaching. Yeah, there's no Metalcraft. I'm just saying that would be the only thing we're afraid of. It is literally the only thing that will stick around long enough. Basically, it won't kill us. If we got a Chalice, we're just going to throw it on 2. Alright. We're already sideboarded here. I think we're good, and I think we just submit. By the way, you said Koth wasn't good? Russ, are you watching this? Gonna call out Russ like always. Alright, we're going for that 4-1. Going for that 4-1. See what we can do here. But yeah, so Koth, I like Koth because usually if the board is cleared, Koth hits in for 4. If the board is behind a bridge, cool. If, you know, if we happen to not be getting where we need to, then, you know, would we rather have a Desperate Ritual or a Koth? Probably just Koth, so. We'll see what they play here. Signal Pest is played. They don't play anything else. I might actually fire this off and Get rid of it. Put a Chalice on 0 here. Can't quite get rid of the Signal Pest, I suppose. Unfortunately. That would have been too funny. That would have been too funny. Gutsy play from our opponent. Chain Whirler would be good here. Alright, let's go ahead and play Spyglass down here to see what remains in their hand here. Spell Pierce, Mountain Spire. Alright, what are we most afraid of here? Probably Ravager. We are most afraid of Ravager here. Land would be great. Unknown if they drew anything. They're going to get to hit the end for a little bit here. A little touch of points here. A land and I might just Blood Moon. Another Vault Scourge. A Blood Moon would turn off the Spell Pierce that they have in hand. So we'll do that. They can hit in for quite a bit here. But if we find a land, we can Walking Ballista and shoot down some of the Signal Pests here. This Blood Moon is basically to bait this out in case we get an Anger here, a Slag Storm, a Chain Whirler would have gotten past this anyway. Unknown card in our opponent's hand. Looking for an Anger, probably. Anger, Chain Whirler, Slag Storm. Looking for an Anger now. Anger, Slag Storm. This is a lot of damage. I don't think we live here unless we get the Anger. What can we play here? We can play Walking Ball, Chalice, Bridge, get down to 2. We can kill this. I don't think we have anything here. Because of Master. That was the top deck, by the way. Needed to be Anger and Anger only. Anger would have cleared the board. That's a shame. Well, we went 3-2, it looks like. Went 3-2. There's an Arcbound Ravager. See, we wouldn't have been worried about that previous turn. Alright. Was the Anger 1 deep? We'll find out. We like the Goldfish here. Was it 1 deep? It was 1 deep, chat. Reverse those cards. Reverse those cards. Chandra and Anger, reverse those, and we probably win that game. Probably win that game. Alright, that's a 3-2 there, chat. I'm not done for the night, but we're probably going to hop over to the queues. I don't have time for a full league. Shannon, is every match of the Mono Red Mirror after Blood Moon? Nope. Nope. People have basics. People have those basics. We're going to go ahead and play a couple queue games, like 1 or 2, to finish off the night. I don't have time for a full league here, but I'm going to give you some more Pyro Prison, Red Prison action. Feel free to ask questions about the deck, how we're running. Is it good in the meta or not? Would I play it or not at a big event? Ask questions. We're here to learn. We're here to discuss, learn things. Eight sweepers? Well, we have 2 Chain Whirlers, we have 1 Slag Storm, and we have 4 Angers. That's 7. Our Rabble Master's good in the current meta. You seem to side them out a lot. Rabble Masters are bad against creatures and great against non-creatures. Currently, based on a recent running of statistics, aggro and linear matchups were up 54% to 46%. That doesn't necessarily mean they're all creature-based, though. Ad nauseum would be an excellent one that you would keep Rabble Master in. You actually keep Rabble Master in against Living End. You keep Rabble Master in against all the control matchups. I think he's fine. You keep him in against any Tron opponents. He's just really bad against Jund, and he's really bad against humans, merfolk, affinity. You leave him in actually for burn at times. Sometimes you don't. Just depends on what portion of burn you saw. Would I play the Legacy version of this deck on stream one day? The last time we did that, I had no idea what I was doing in Legacy. I'll admit I don't know much about Legacy. And I was just like, oh, Sneak and Show. How bad could that really be? And chat blew up in a panic. That's what happened last time we did this. Would you play it at a big event? I would, yes. Would I recommend someone that's like, hey, what deck should I play? And they pick this one up and they're like, yeah, this sounds good. I would not recommend you do that. If you want to play this deck, practice, play at your FNMs, play online, play in some smaller events, maybe even some IQs, PTQs. Don't take it to a GP unless you've played it at least a few times. I would play it though because I think it's a pretty solid deck. Oh boy. Have I thought about running Hazoret Garrison? That's that weird card, and I say weird lovingly. That's that card that when you attack it makes 2 1/1s. Oh, mutagenic growth. Alright, spicy opponent. So that's the one where you attack, you get more humans and all that. The problem with that versus like say a Rabble Master, considering they do literally almost the same thing, is that Rabble Master will generate them with a bridge. Hazoret will not. So I haven't tested it yet, but that seems to be one of the differences. Let's go ahead and ritual out a Walking Ballista here and see what they think about that. Hey, Zale. Zale's coming in with the information. That's true. If you're not liking Scab Clan Berserker, Eidolons, you could play Hazoret in a control matchup. I could see that. So here we're kind of just trying to clear the board. We'll probably block one of these and kill the other one. Thought Mom and Pop were Rabble Light. But Hazoret, like, is if you're looking for a card that literally does almost the same thing, Hazoret is the one that does that. Mom and Pop are just 3 bodies with extra damage when you sink mana. One day I'll get a standard red control deck to work. Good luck with that, Zale. Target creature becomes white until end of turn. Tap that creature. Draw a card. Okay. Seems fine to me. You may tap my creature. Do damage to me. I've been trying with Jaya, but red-black is the way to go with her, it seems. I've been trying a few Jayas in Modern. When you get her emblem down, it's really funny to play Stone Rain and... oh, that's annoying. It's funny to play a Stone Rain into another Stone Rain. That's fun. Our opponent is doing some strange things, but it is red-white prowess. They're going to hit us for 6 here. Our main deck anger would be great. Not finding it here, though. I might just Chandra tick down. It's not a bad idea. Get rid of this soul thing over here. They can get rid of Chandra. That's no problem. But they're probably pointing at least 2 points of damage towards it. Oh my gosh, mutagenic growth. Well, at least the mutagenic growths aren't coming and killing us. One of these comes to us, one comes to our face here. Alright, what do we draw? Spirit Guides. Well, we can block with Spirit Guides. We'll pass turn here. Opponent is not necessarily running out of gas, but they are getting there. There might be a case to let them hit us one more time here and then have Simian Spirit Guide an additional one and block. Ah, interesting. Well, let's go ahead and attack in here and see if we can get anything from our opponent. Maybe they don't block. Not blocking here makes me think they don't have a whole lot here for these creatures, so we'll go ahead and try to kill them. We'll try to kill them. They need 2 spells here. Maybe they have 2 spells. They do not. Alright, that felt good. Got a little 2 points of damage, cleared the board. Opponent does have 5 cards in hand. I'm surprised they didn't have 2 instants there. They're having to burn a lot of mutagenic roots and other things, though. Clifftop Retreat. Haven't seen the cliff in a while. Alright, what do we get on top of the duck? A Rabble Master, of course. I'll be glad to play that little guy here. Yeah, I doubt it too. By the way, we would not be getting him for 1 if it was the Hanaware. Hanaware? The Garrison. I like that part of it better. The Garrison wouldn't create 2 bodies here. You will find Rabble Master actually has a slight larger impact here in MTGO land. In paper, people can stop you before you enter your combat. Kiln Fiend. Kiln Fiend, alright. I will hopefully not die by playing Bloodmoon here. We'll find out. We will find out. I have 1 blocker. I guess they have to put 3 points of damage to Rabble Master, not towards Kiln Fiend. And we know they have the Wisps. Alright, we're going to let our Goblins attack in here. We're going to play Simian Spirit Guide down as an additional blocker. We'll hold this land. No real reason not to. This should be good here, I think. Although I am worried about them bolting both of these and then getting in for a ton. Bolt, Team, or Battle Rage would do it. That'd be scary. Could be a thing. We'll see. Chalice on 1 looks really good here. There's a Bolt to Rabble Master. Given the option, we'll block Kiln Fiend here. Opponent does not. Can we attack in here? If we attack him with everything, they have to block. They block a Goblin, come back and kill us. I think we gotta hold tight here. We need as many blockers as we can here. We need something, 1 more creature. Pia Kirin, Chandra. Creatures control gain trample until end of turn. Draw a card. Whoa. Whoa. Trample. I was going to say, you better get in, opponent. I guess we'll hit for 2 here. They'll take us for 2, but we have some blockers still. Oh, yeah. Walking Ballista. Heck yeah. The Big Daddy. Alright, if they go for it in some capacity, we'll have Walking Ballista. If they don't, we'll be able to probably kill them. Killfield Crusher and Insult seem good. Oh, yeah. Some interesting things going on here. A land off the top is a kill. Ritual. Simian Spirit Guide, they're all kills. Chain Whirler off the top is a kill. Chandra off the top is a kill. This is a kill. I don't believe they have a way to gain life here. We'll find out. Are we about to just punt? Do they have gain life in red? Opponent appears to have F6. Alright. Run one of the land with Anywhere. I don't think we want to be melding. I don't think we want to meld. I'm just going to put it out there. But I really don't think you want to be melding. Just my small observation. Alright, we'll get rid of 2 Blood Moons. Blood Moon still seems to be decent here. Hazoret slow. Pia Karenalar's blockers. Chandra seems a little slow here. We'll pull 2 Chandras out as well. Pull out a couple of Desperate Rituals now that we're going this direction. That seems fine here. I actually might just... Let's bring the Blood Moons back in and the Rituals out. I don't think we need to be ritualing out here. 101 of the land. I mean, we already kind of test the waters with the ruins and the scavenger grounds. We don't usually have them going on. 7-6 with 4 bridges. What could go wrong? Them attacking as a 1-2. Bolts. Mutagenic. Teamer Battle Rage. Could be a problem. Could be a massive problem. Chalice on 1 though. Do appreciate your little Kappa smile there though. Alright. We're going to keep this. We're actually going to ditch Rabblemaster here. The rest of this stuff's good. Chalice on 1 feels very strong. A Braid can get rid of a pesky thing here. Oh, the 7-6 Horror? Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I don't think we just die here out of some randomness. Not with a Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1 prevents us from dying here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the 7-6 Horror. Yeah, you don't really want that with the bridge package. We already tested it, some with Glorybringer. You test it with a variety of other cards. Here comes a 1-1. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Land off the top would be great. Land it is. Slagstorm. Bye-bye. Blood Moon and Bridge are next. Probably Blood Moon first. Blood Moon it is. Pass turn. Take them off white here. We'll play a Simian Spirit Guy. Get those 8 beats down. Follow this up probably with a Bridge. Into combat. Go ahead and play this bridge. We'll play gemstone out. We'll keep the old gemstone. Opponent concedes. Gotta play points. Let's see here. I think I got time for one, maybe two more. We'll see. One, maybe two. Got time for at least one more, chat. One more at least on our lovely Wednesday here. I blindly put the cup of water on the table beside me, and it nearly fell off the table. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their Wednesday here. I would hope so. Having a blast. Looking for that Q game. Where are you at, opponents? Where are you at, opponents? Do 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 do. They're somewhere. They're just scared of us. That's what's going on. They're just scared, chap. I don't blame them. We're kind of scary. Red prison? Wouldn't want to play against that. Hi, Karn. Let's pat Karn on the head. All right, here we go. B Hood 16. Yes, I'd like to play first. I'll keep this. Blood Moon, a little late. Chalice on 1. Rabble Master followed up. Play Scavenger Grounds. Really confuse our opponent. What deck plays Scavenger Grounds? Look at this. Them bones. Them bones. Verdant Catacombs. Well, we'll get a Chalice out here. Now F6 to our opponent here. Opponent can fetch basics if they would like. Oh, where are you, opponent? Oh, where are you? Dear opponent, it is your turn. There we go. And we're in the queues. We're in the queues. It's casual. Super casual here. Maybe they go get a... darn. They went and got a swamp. Dark Confidants. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play Blood Moon here with the hope that if they needed green, they don't have it anymore. Maybe they'll need double black. We'll see if Dark Confidant can kill our opponent for us. Bobbert. Is that what we call him now? Just Bob. Dark Confidant. Oh. Let's see if they want to play a second one. Oh boy. They're thinking about it. Do they play the second one here? Oh my gosh, they just did. Alright, we'll play a Chandra here, get rid of one of them. As cool as 2 is for damage, we don't really want them drawing that many cards. That's a little too many. We could also put a Chalice on 2. That would have been hilarious. And everything they draw, they can't play. Bloodstain Mire. Plays Wooded, so they have a Bloodstain in hand. Hits Chandra here. We're going to go ahead and play Chandra here, get rid of this other Dark Confidant here. Pass turn. We can play a Chalice on 2 and a Rabble Master next turn, assuming Chandra sticks around for us. Our opponent concedes. This is Jund across from us. A Blood Moon is still good against Jund, depending on what they fetch at the beginning. Just depends. Alright, Hazorets and Koths are coming in, though. Alright, and I think I kind of want Eidolons in here. Spyglass as well. So we determine the Braids are usually not the greatest in this matchup. I'm going to get rid of... Kind of tempted to get rid of like a pair of Bridges as well. Even though they're good. Let's bring these in and we'll get rid of a couple Eidolons here and just plan to go a little higher on the curve. Because we're bringing Hazards and Koths in, we want to attack, so we're going to go a little lower on the other package here. Alright, we'll keep this. It's not very good, but we'll keep it. See what we can get here. Our opponent may fetch Basics. Basic Swamp coming here, and a Thoughtseize or Inquisition. Inquisition can take anything they like. Version always start with Scavenger Grounds. They'll fetch wrong. Yeah, we have only one Scavenger Grounds, so not as often as that's going to happen. They have another fetch, and they fetch green. They'll be good here. They did take Blood Moon. Still a good card. For anybody wondering, it is a good card. Chalice on 1 here, followed by probably Rabble Master, followed by Chalice on 2. Let's see where this leads us. Yeah, it only works with game 1. No other game. Don't try this at home. Play Rabble Master. There's Goyf. We're hitting a few too many of our chalices here. We don't need this many. We don't need this many, chat. Goblin gets in. I don't know, maybe we'll get extra angry with our Rabble Master here. Attack in and try to play a Chain Whirler. They do know the Chain Whirler is in hand. Any discard getting rid of a Chalice here, though, bumps Tarmogoyf. Alright, maybe they tick down. Alright, well, we can get rid of Liliana here. That's kind of cool. It's not always usually something you're able to do. We'll go ahead and get rid of Liliana here. We'll have 6 to our opponent's turn. That's kind of cool. That doesn't happen very often. Tarmogoyf is large, though, because we got rid of Liliana. Just note that. We're not going to block here. Going to take our 5, which is a lot, but we'll take it. See if they play anything here. I have to imagine they do. Another Tarmogoyf. And a Scavenging Ooze. Let's go ahead and play a Koth out here. We're going to try to get them to be interested in Koth here. We're going to tick down here. Obviously, a Chalice on 2 would have been a lot better earlier. We have done this incorrectly. We've done this incorrectly. I want to shame scoop now. We need to do this post. Because Chain Whirler is now going to run in there. We didn't want him to do that. Oh, well. We needed 2 blockers, not 2 attackers here. Well, that's no good here, chat. That's really no good. Maybe they'll go for Koth here. Who knows? Shock's in. Gonna boot up a Raging Ravine here, probably. Raging Ravine. This is why we needed a few blockers. Block here. Eat something. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, if they attack Koth. Alright, they don't attack Koth. Alright. Go to the next game. Let's bring these bridges back in here. Let's bring a Spyglass out. And let's bring an Eidolon out. Submit that. All the cards we saw, we never saw anything that would kill a bridge, ironically. Is this fast enough? Probably not. We'll mulligan this. Alright, we'll keep this. Maybe a Blood Moon on top. Chalice we'll put on top. That's something to play on turn 2. We'll see if they have anything to get rid of our bridge here. Basic Swamp will do it. Argo's Bridge. We will have a Chalice on 1 though, which is kind of nice. And maybe the follow-ups here will be just enough. We'll see. I don't think they're going to fetch wrong. You can't count on that very often. This is going to get a basic forest. Plays Dark Confidant here. Let's go ahead and jam out Rabble Master here. They don't know about this bridge just yet. They don't know about it just yet. Dark Confidant finds a Liliana of the Veil. That's a bit frustrating. Any tips to remember Chalice triggers in paper? Every time your opponent casts a spell, stare down at your board and see if you have any dice. If you have dice, double check the number. Does it equal? And then is it a chalice underneath that dice? Scavenging news here. Alright, let's go ahead and get in with Rabble Master here. Offer this trade with the Scavenging news. Takes it with the Dark Confidant here. We'll play Bridge out and pass the turn. If they play Liliana, I'll probably ditch Chalice, hoping I can get a land and get a Chandra off here. You just got to remember the Chalice is there. I usually put Chalices up kind of near where my creatures would be. Opponent is choosing not to play Liliana so far. I would imagine they need to. There they go. We'll get rid of Chalice here. Looking for land. Land would be perfect here. Okay. So we really want this Chandra to stick around at some point. Let's attack them. Ignore Liliana here. Get them to an even number. We'll discard this Blood Moon here. It's not very good. Stomping Ground here. Tapped. Scavenging News can't attack now because they made us discard. Is that Bloodbraid Elf? K command. Well, that puts us way behind, unfortunately. That puts us way behind. Scavenging News coming in for 2 damage here. For 3 when they eat something here. I guess we could hope that we top deck Rabble Master. Alright, we'll attack Liliana and keep her a little bit low, I guess. Alright. Scavenging News. I say no to that. No Scavenging News. You don't get anything. Don't eat anything. We're looking for Rabble Master off the top here. They could boot up a Raging Ravine and hit in for 6. Puts us on a 3-turn clock. Scavenging News, Bloodbraid Elf hits for 5. I guess we want a Chalice, or not a Chalice, sorry, a Bridge. Blood Moon's okay. Shuts off Raging Ravine from hurting us here. I heard Mama Hazoret would be making an appearance today, so I rushed right on over. Oh. Mama Hazoret's already made a few appearances. Anger once. I think I pulled the Angers out. I know, I have one. I have one! Gone. Look at that top deck by Ranger. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, Goyf. Now we need... I don't want to cast this instant. Don't make me. Don't make me. Oh. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Abrupt Decay the Chalice. That's kind of interesting. Alright. Jund's got us. Jund has got us. Well, we had the top deck and then they found... Well, they had the Goyf and then they found the Bloodbraid as well. It happens. Jund is a difficult matchup. For us, unfortunately, Jund just does not bode well, especially with the printing of Culligan's command. It's been pretty tough since that's happened. They play things like Abrupt Decay as well. The trick there is if you can get a Blood Moon out fast enough, you're good. So there's a reason to play more Maguses. Because of Bloodbraid Elf, though, Lightning Bolts are more prevalent. Alright, chat. It's Wednesday. Got 2 leagues in, a couple cute games. We're going to wrap this stream up here tonight. I want to thank you for tuning in, spending your Wednesday with us here on the stream. If you've enjoyed yourself, there is a little heart / follow button / some other thing to click, and that gets you a notification when we go live. Click it if you've enjoyed yourself. Consider it a way to support the stream for free. I came in as we got junded. That happens. We went 2-3 in our first league. We went 3-2 in the following league and probably should have had a 4-1 there. But our affinity player did top deck just the right cards, and we top decked the cards that we needed backwards. Top decking that Anger over the Chandra there in that game probably would have resulted in us winning that game. Thank you guys. The stream schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday being today, Friday, we skip Thursday, and sometimes during the weekends. This coming weekend, I may play the challenge. I have to see when we're going over to some people's houses for a dinner. I have Sunday, it's all booked already. Memorial Day, which is Monday. We'll be playing Monday Mayhem, of course, but we may get on a little bit earlier because it is a day off of work. I've got no other announcements other than we may have a giveaway in June. We are reaching our follower goal for the first half of this year. Thank you for your support, and we will be rewarding people with some giveaways sometime in June, followed by probably a Lego building stream. I don't know. Stay tuned. Hit that follow button to get those notifications. Follow on Twitter to find out if you have just joined us and are missing Pyro Prison, Red Prism. Check out the Twitch VOD or my YouTube channel. That's it, guys. Thank you once again for hanging out on your Wednesday. I do appreciate it, and we will see you next time.